but I thought, you know what, let me turn up quickly for 45 to an hour. Not sure who's here. I can see one in here. If you disappear, I'm not gonna start. If you stay, I'll start. But do take note, this is more of a radio cast rather than, StreamYard's still a bit crazy. I just checked it before coming on. If I load a video in there to play it, it's just abysmal. So absolute abysmal. I don't know why, if they do that, as in, say you've used the freeness, 20 hours a month, you've used it, and then they're trying to like prompt you to okay, maybe you want to pay now. But that wouldn't be the best way for me to test. Oh, sorry, to pay it and then test to see, is it still gonna be chugga? Not work smooth. I'll hang on another couple of minutes before we get started. See if anybody else turns up. Again, it is Monday morning, 20th of May. We've got to look at some of the news that's been making the rounds for the past so many days. We're going to quickly look at some things. I'm not going to be doing any over major details today, but of course we are going to touch on a couple. If you've been in my community wall, you know where I'm already going today. Because I even put one up earlier today. I said, and it was a follow-up. I said, come on now. Really? So again, we are going to be looking at Drake Curse and Tyson Fury. We're going to be looking at, what's the other one? When I get there, I get there. Anyway, so of course we will be looking at Diddy, another D. We're going to be looking at, of course, P. Diddy, of course, Sean Diddy Coombs, or Sean Love Coombs. I need to get a run check on what that adds up to, actually. Sean Love Coombs. I just punched in Sean Diddy Coombs, because I didn't do that the other day, and I forgot overall what was the numerical value of that. Oh man, and about a couple of hours ago I said, you know what, I'm gonna have to go live. We might go live a couple of times today, so I might do this again later on in the evening. See if we can garner maybe one view, you know what I mean? Something. Fucking hell. Because as you know, we still haven't passed the 1,530 bracket or mark that it's been stuck on for, how long, fluctuating, as I've explained. Goes down to 1,510 or lower, then it go back up like 1,520. It's amazing to me. It's like, okay, you can't get past 1,540. You get to 1,540, then it will go back down again. It's been like it for a year and a half, definitely a year and a half now. Pretty crazy to say the least, but not, as I've already explained so many times. So before I forget to say, as I did on my last short video that I put out about 13 days, what was the video? Oh yeah, it was the quick news scan, right? We had hood fishing, we had the hood fishing entertainment situation. Haven't heard anything back, of course, Did I write anything over there? I can't remember. I'm gonna have to have a look. probably during the stream, we'll do it live in real time. And if I haven't left anything over there, I'm going to leave a message over there along with the link to the video. And see if Hood Fishing or his team will respond. Because this is kind of crazy. So let's get to, you know what, let's get to the main for today, and then we'll look at other news, right? Let's just get to Drake and Cassie. As I say, I may do this RadioCast later on. Got a couple of things to look at. Some of the things, of course, you can see on my community wall posts, as I'm on my community wall post right now. Again, I will play a video, but StreamYard is I'll record a video to play, but StreamYard is crazy. So, you know, I don't know if it's prompting me to now buy StreamYard, because now it's not working properly. But why would I want to risk buying StreamYard to see if it's still not going to play and do and function how it should be functioning when it's motherfucking free? So, I don't know. So, fuck that shit, you know, long. Yeah? So we're gonna have to make do. Again, I don't like the other streaming place that you can use for free that I found the other day. I don't really like it over there, because there's certain things I can't do, although there's certain things that I do like, prefer than StreamYard. At least it plays the fucking video. You know, it really preps the video before it allows you to play it, how it buffers it and everything, you know what I mean? Anywho, on to big news, of course, surfacing as of Friday, 17th of May 2024. Of course, we had the not surprising video. I mean, how many videos have they got from the house that are showing all sorts of shit of him, you know, beating up whoever, right, and violating people? Hold on, let me change this groove in the background here and turn this down a smidge. Right about now, we need to set that, you know, get me, the ambience for what the fuck is about to go down here. Again, we're running it now, the RadioCast, because boy, as I say, views was picking up. Even if little things like that, then I'll be like, all right, you know what? I don't mind using the other streaming thing. It does the video nice, but from when there ain't healthy comments, people that you try and reach out to, nobody comes back with you know. I mean, do I have to express it for the bazillionth time? Fucking hell, man. I'm documenting, god damn it, along with the journalistic flow. So anywho, things that make you go things that make you go if you have, you know, at least a brain cell inside your noggins, you know, between your ears, beyond your skin and skull. Hey, before we continue, shout out to the two in the building, shout out to whoever watched it just after the fact, if you watch it, and as I say, you know, shout out to everybody overall, even the trolls, even the naysayers. Shout out to everybody. Hope you're doing well today with whatever you're up to. 20th of May 2024. Again, it is a Monday, of course, Moon Day. And yeah, I don't think they've started any chemtrails yet in the UK. Days haven't been too bad into old May this year. Hasn't been too bad. Bit thundery the other day. Went a bit colder, but then it came back nice after so many days. But yeah, there was some serious lightnings going on the other day, boy, and thunder. I said, hey, it was about 3, 4 in the morning. There's some in the daytime, but there was some serious ones early in the morning, like 4 or 5 o'clock. I was like, wow, it is going off out there. Right, boom. And if you do want to join, should I add the, do you know what, let's add this in there before we get started, real quick. I'll add it in there. You know, come up and have your say. Again, this is not, you know, about me hearing the sound of my own voice. I don't mind staying longer with the stream, although I'm only looking to be here about 45 minutes, an hour. Then I'm gone. Catch on the rebound with more wholeness when I come back. You get me? Right, where's this chat? Comments. Here is the, which I usually do. Bam, there you go. I'll pin it, but there's no need to because obviously the comments ain't gonna go crazy. You know, I ain't gonna lose it. Fucking hell. So, you know, I don't need to fucking pin it. So anyway, feel free to join the stream. Come and have your say. Doesn't even have to be about today's topics. Anywho, so things that make you go whom. Alright, so 53 days between March 25th. Yeah? So 25th of March, when Diddy's Mansions got raided via police. Of course, you know, it was all live streaming, you know. Most of the world was tuned in. And the situation we're talking about with the video, with the domestic violence that's now, you know, being shown to the world. Because I'm over here not thinking, oh, why did it take so long to come out? I'm on about raw. You not clocking these timings. No, I'm not on about. There's many other aspects of why it could have taken, regardless if, oh, you know, they put it out by the numbers and all that stuff. Even with it could be, even if it wasn't, you know, a big celebrity situation. It could be somebody on a lower level, but still, you know, could be deemed powerful, yeah, in whatever regard. And, you know, the victim, the recipient, could be having to tiptoe around on eggshells, and all those around them thinking, shit, you don't know what this person could actually do or be capable of at any given time, whether they get somebody to do XYZ for them, you know, hitman, hitwoman, whatever, you know. Regardless, also the other part as well, you're not flying the wall. Obviously, you got the age gap, part of grooming, the narcissistic, you know, next level fucking, you know, like fucking hell. So you got different types of XYZ, right? And obviously, regardless of what he's on with the property, you know, treating her like property, now she's, you know, not functioning. You know, you bought the TV, it's not functioning, you give it a tap. Yeah, your phone starts not working. You give it, you get me? You give it a little roll. Oh, go on. Yeah, you're not just blowing out the fucking, you know, the games console. Oh, the cartridge didn't, or the disc. You know what I mean? No, you give it a little conk. Yeah. So imagine that he's treated like property, Diddy. Yeah. And then imagine, I'm not saying this is what she was doing, but imagine if she was going in there for the bag, thinking, "Rah, help my career," obviously other stuff, but she could have been still on, oh, shit, this could be a relationship, things could work, yeah? Not thinking so much, oh, if we break up, or the stuff that could lead between them breaking up. Such as stuff like this, him pimping her out, doing all the other stuff. And we know that he's a next level lotion man, mama man, yeah? If you know them yard man talk there, old school, yeah? Lotion man, mama man, batty boy, yeah? And imagine, he's got a, I mean, you even got DJ Smackademics all in the fucking frameworks of madness going on now. It's like, fucking hell. Like, it's fucking crazy. I mean, you've got people out there that will pay you to clap them up. Or you could get the woman to come and, you pay the woman, they will come and stamp on your balls. You know, like you got all these type of, like, if that's what you're into, like what the fuck is going on? Did you really have to pimp out the gal and do what you was doing? But anyway, my point is quickly, you don't know if she was there for a tap of back. I'm not saying, because obviously I'm saying there's levels to this shit. You're not in her head, boom, boom, boom. But my point is, then he comes out, we're going to get to the apology as well. We're going to get to the apology. But before we get to that, is this all organic with the timing, yeah? So again, 53 days between March 25th, when P. Diddy, Sean Love Coombs, whatever his fucking latest name is, Puff Diddy, Pop Daddy Piddy, looking pity. We're not going to give him no pity. No pity, Diddy. There ain't no ifs, buts, or you know, countering qualms. Did he do it? Yes, he motherfucking did. For fuck's sake. All right. Now, 53 days from mansion situation, 25th of March. Sean Combs equals 53. So from the video release, going back to police raid for the world to watch, live stream on YouTube, Sky TV, Sky News, whatever. Yeah. And let's get now to the next dub play. As I'm reading, you can go on my community wall posts. So I've just done the Sean, the 53 with the 3 pictures. Now I'm scrolling up to the next entry, and it says continuing from the last post prior to this, and voila, yeah. Shrug emoji if you haven't gone to the wall post on my channel. But boom, now I've typed in on the date duration or whatever and the gematria calculator. Now I said, oh, let me see from March 25th and the day in question, which was when? 5th of March. Did I not just say Sean Combs 53? So now we've got 5th of March for the domestic violence situation in the hotel, the video, yeah? 53, Sean Combs, we just had the 53 days. Then his name equals 53. And I couldn't help but notice, as you diddly do, the old gematria goggles on. I said, Bumba Clark, well look here, from March 25th, and then you've also got the 5th of March that we just spoke about, yeah, with the video, yeah, happened in 2016. But anyway, if you do it in the same year, you'll see 74 days from 5th of March, or you'll see 7 weeks and 4 days from the 25th of March. Domestic violence equals 74. I said, looky. I need to make a post about this. And also the 74th prime is 373. Interestingly, the hotel is named Intercontinental Century City, which equals 373, which is the 74th prime. Remember, Masonic media, Masonic equals 74. Now, you know what? I'll come back to Drake in a sec. I just want to finish because I'm scrolling up. I also saw Drake's dumbass. They're all satanic dumbasses. I mean, it's just, they're all satanic dumbasses. And maybe some of them, they're gonna throw them in there like, in the heat of it all, be the fool guy. Some of them may do real time. Some of them, they'll make it look like they was doing time. Some of them, they'll just get clearly off, still touring, you know what I mean? Like, there's levels to this. Some of them's gonna get thrown under the bus fully. You know what I mean? Some of them, they ain't gonna get fully. They get a little smidge, a little something. They've still got P in the bank. They're doing a little bit of time. Other ones now, oh, they did time, but they come out quick. Or other ones, they didn't even do nothing. They're touring. People are still under that heavy-duty mind control. Supporting at this concert, singing along, know the words. Oh, Kendrick Lamar. Still not realizing he's not your friend. Like a fool. They think he's their friend as well. Hey. They think he's their friend. Also, quickly, I already mentioned hood fishing today. We're going to get back to some hood fishing stuff as well. I know you just joined the stream, but I will touch back on that YouTuber, big YouTuber, hood fishing. And he's got that NFL brother, Dion. What's his name? Dion something. I said, oh, come on now. Luckily, he's still alive. And as I say, the amount of NHL and sports in general, the amount of clear sacrifices that go on in that arena alone, let alone other parts of celebrity, just that section. Oh, and then you bring in the rappers and whatever. It's like, oh, come on now. This is beyond wild. And that's why it's like, come on. It's not like this is my first entry documenting, you know? That's why I don't care to make a video. I don't care. you can see the same shit. I've shown it over 1,000 times. You can see just on this channel alone, there's over 1,400 videos or whatever it is. How many I've shown that? Yo. Yo, it's amazing to me. It's amazing to me for so many reasons. As I broke down a bazillion times. Now, shout out to the three still here, because I know I'm sidebarring and segueing and all of that. And hold up. From Cassie's birthday. Oh yeah, this is the next bit now. Yeah, so from Cassie's last birthday. From Cassie's last birthday now. So I'll read it as I wrote it, right? Who's that in the chat as well? Gee, shout out. You know what? You're getting modded up instantly for that. Trust me. I don't think I've seen you around there before. Is that Gears of War, Marcus Phoenix? Is that where you got that name from? Or is that actually your name? You don't have to say if you don't want to. Either or, obviously. Hold on. Let me join my stream. Where's my stream? What's going on? Hey? Or maybe I need to refresh this bit or something. Oh yeah, there it is. Alright, could we join the stream for a hot sec? Exactly, it's the new Gladiator. I mean, the whole thing is one flipping. Oh, it is actually your name. Alright, cool. Much love wherever you're from, man. Yeah, as I say, the whole thing is one big, as you say, you know, gladiator games, you know, rat race, gladiator games. And then you've got, obviously, Russian roulette's in there as well. What was the flipping term I was about to say? Fucking hell, it's gone blank. Oh my god. Oh, the MK Ultra Utopia. You know, it's all that all together, right? Yeah, so the rat race, gladiator. You know, you've got a big thing in the UK going on right now concerning, basically dirty blood. There was people like 30, 40 years ago with blood transfusions and that, and NHS or whatever it was. Basically, some are still alive, obviously, you know, so many's dead, so many thousands, maybe about 3,000 or whatever's died. And obviously some would have naturally died, but they still had, you know, that madness going on in their system, right? Giving them hepatitis, giving them this and that, whatever. Because of the purposeful blunder from XYZ. And as I say, do you know, oh my god, it's just like, hold on, let me make you one more quickly. It's just like me watching, because you know that Terrence Howard guy popped up, right? He was on Joe Rogan, and then I saw some Oxford University stuff, and then I was like, bro, hold on, am I seeing right? I don't know if it was the same one he was on. I think it was or it was another part of the Oxford thing on the YouTube. But anyway, basically, I said, nah, how are these people? And it's 4 years in. This is fresh the other day. Fresh. You can go on Oxford, type it in YouTube. Oxford University, and whose name have they got? Who have they got on the TV? On the you know, on the live link to talk at the Oxford University. They've got yours truly. Anthony Fauci. And I'm like, how much shit have I been seeing in the news? And as of recently, of course, it dotted around before, but you know, it's spiking up again, and people are saying about, you know, what's happened since they got the pinpricks in their body, right? And what has been ensuing since XYZ, and their condition, or their partner, or their mum, or their child, or their, you know what I mean, or those that's died. And then, you know, trying to get compensation, lawsuits, blah, 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 whatever the term is. And it's like, how the fuck? This is what I'm documenting. And I'm relaying because I'm checking. And then I'm getting a specific type of reconfirmation, as I've said the same thing before, right? And I'm saying, blood clot. These are supposed to be top mind people. And look how they've just got cookie cutter. Nobody's gonna put him in the place and the hotspot. As soon as I saw and I pressed play, I was like, imagine if people like me, Zach, we was in that room. Oh. Imagine if we just interact or even could hack into the live link to this little bomber clot, this pendejo, full-blown scumbag. That should be clearly beyond not even being in jail. As I say, it should be capital punishment. I should have you may not have heard me say it before. I don't think you heard me say it before, Phoenix, so I'm going to say it because you're here, Marcus Phoenix. It should be gears of war. In one hand, I'm not fully promoting violence, as I already said. It should be either full partition with, their acknowledgement, and it should be a full meeting. It should be televised, because remember, the zombies don't care. We should have a thing where we can partition. Yeah, we go somewhere else on a stationary plane. We don't have to worry about when we send our kids to school. No fuckery going on. No Ali Akbar. No MK ultra-minded people. No fucking, buy the numbers from the gang. Yeah? And as I say, the organic side, we wouldn't have to worry about people flaring up with certain polarizations on the day, because we're not under we're not playing out certain aspects. We're not honing in on, because that's, yeah? And you didn't even realize that, and only realizing how the days play out with the polarization and the numerology. Yeah? Hence why I've been noting the knife crime, all the stuff we've been noting, right? The terrorism, boom, 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 boom. So as I say, we should be, along with that, we should have the capital punishment in any sane world. I should have an app on my phone. A lie? Am I telling Marcus Phoenix? Yeah? Yang, yang, yang! Yeah? Let's fucking rev up them guns with the chainsaw on there. Right? But obviously now with the capital punishment, somebody else needs to get a knock in as well. Elbow across the nose bridge, a little something. Yeah? So we can't, bring the biggest boulder and drop it off the highest type of thing. Yeah? So my point is, we're in the age of, I should have an app. A capital punishment app. And by now, maybe I could be, 10,000 in the queue, to sort of get out to 100. Oh, it's about, 50. I'm in 50th position. You know what? I'll go up there, I'll wait for the day or whatever time you got. Yeah? Then by the time you get there, you can get your 2 claps in. There should be a long line of these people. Boris Johnson, Anthony Fauci, Rishi Sunak. I mean, Trump, Biden. All the little sideshow people that, the other people in the cabinets and all the fucking terms that they got, the health secretary, this one, that one. Listen, it should be a whole bag of them. Yo, it should be a whole bag of them. And anybody even remotely complicit, the news anchor, this one, that one, you've had time to change your tune. But my point is, or at least some of them, because my point is, don't ever forget, everything is everything. Classic Jamaican saying, yeah? Everything is everything, see? That it's gonna be what it's gonna be, and that's why I always say, this shit. All right, there we go. Right, back. Yeah, if you ever notice, oh yeah, let me put your comment on the screen to remind me to talk about what you were saying in 1 second, Phoenix. Or literally wrapping it up. And this thing, it does this sometimes as well. StreamYard, it will basically boot you out, but still be kind of connected. And then you have to kind of, come back in or whatever, but the stream's still live and blah, blah, blah. Very annoying. So, what was I saying? Capital punishment. We talked about the partition. Capital punishment. Oh, yes. Yeah, so it is what it is, right? Everything is everything. Don't expect anything to change, especially on this playing field, because remember, as I always say, it's the sorting ground. Just like if you had all the minerals, water, oil, minerals, different metals and whatnot, and put it in a tube and shook it around, what's going to happen? You come back an hour, 2 hours later, it's all going to go and set, because everything has its place. And in this realm, aka the sorting ground, that's why you need to learn to laugh as much. Don't take too much baggage. Just, I don't want to say simulation as such, but look at it. Yeah, and then try and maybe awaken yourself beyond aspects of self and the archons that control the aspects of self. So you go online in your consciousness, but then, as I was saying, try and get beyond the overseer that goes over your monkey mind, if you know what I'm saying. So if you know about your monkey mind type of thing, and then you got the overseer of that, and if that's online, I'm trying to, if anything, wake up beyond that. Because as I say, if you basically go into a different realm, because remember, there's going to be different realms and planes of existence, right? So as I say, it's not always going to be a phi-based ratio. It's not always going to be golden ratio, all this type of stuff. Yeah. So my point is, so you're going to a whole different type of realm. It's going to have different constellation styles, and then those embodiments are going to have a different, thing that it's going to. Because my point is, as you know, the meridian systems, the ley lines of the body. Yeah. Again, acupuncture and all that stuff. But anyway, my point is. And that's why they move Cleopatra's needle and, they put different stuff in places or build certain stuff and structures with the ley line points on the energy points that cross over. But anyway, my point is, in a different place, you're probably going to have a different system that's going to obviously then roll out a whole different scenario, so to speak, And then those that then, incarnate into whatever it is, and whatever part of whatever totem pole for whatever the totem pole is going to be in whatever realm on a plane of existence type of thing, it is going to be what it's going to be. So my point is, don't get too clingy to what you see or even what you know. That's why you've got to be like expansive with your thought, even though you keep it moving. And you learn how to kind of, take away stuff, add stuff, and keep the main XYZ, but anyway. So my point is, the great man says, don't take too much baggage, because the weight will make you wait. Because you want to be light, so you can be light. LITE, LIGHT, and then of course WAIT and WEIGHT. Go figure. Again. So Marcus said, if you own all the money, what's left but to mess it? Right. And this is the thing, right, it's a full circle now. Going back to Diddy. But then how dumb are you? Because my point is, and this is my point, and I'm not saying you can't have a type of a redemption or a redemption arc, but my point is, fuck you, because I know there's certain people like him, you are more than likely fully destined to be always polarized, to being a snake, a demon, satanic scumbag. You don't care about people. And this is my point. Along with this now, so as Marcus Phoenix said, right? If you own all the money, what's left but to mess with people? And then to still think that you're going to rise, but you weren't the one that controls the ones that was controlling you, because you've got the shadow ones that are controlling the ones that you see that control you. Yeah, because you know you got all the shadow ones, right? Like in the movies or the computer games. You know, when you get the Illuminati, you always get like the shadow. You know what I mean? It could be like a futuristic thing, or even Max Payne or whatever. You know, you got like the, you know, you just see the silhouette and then the funky scribbled voice sometimes type of thing, scrambled voice or whatever. But yeah. So my point is what I was going to now. Boom. How many bodies has this individual alone got under him? Because I saw a new puzzle piece for a dub playlist. If you have not seen the Stephen Twitch Boss Death playlist, I re-put it up on my wall yesterday or a day before yesterday. And reason being, I said, wow, I just found an extra puzzle piece. We are going to get back to, because it's a quick segue, we're going to get back to Puff Diddy, fucking Sean Combs, goddammit. We are going to get back to this punk ass in a second. But imagine, apparently, Stephen Twitch Boss, he was a host member. If you don't know, he co-hosted with Ellen DeGeneres. I like saying degenerate. For obvious reasons, but you know she's another demon. Oh, top tier demon, that one. And I'll give you a smidge just to hopefully lead you on to go and watch it. Basically, I'll quickly tell you about the magic trick. So it was in Black History Month. No, Black History Month from racism equals 213, deaf and nigger equal 213. And we haven't even got a 213 for the latest Diddy situation. If you look, I'll get to it, or if you look, you will see it on the date duration. The alternative span from the 74 days is what? Was it 2 months and 13 days? Sean John Coombs equals. It's either Sean Diddy Coombs or Sean John Coombs equals 213. Anyway, when they did this magic trick, so this is before the gentleman died, right? He was a dancer, and then he found fame, and then, because that's what it's called, he done the Twitch type of pop lock type of moves. And as he's doing his pop lock and he gained some fame, then he's got onto Ellen's show, and then he's the co-host of Ellen, right? Famous magician, so many years ago, he was all about the gaff. His name Shimlin, the Chinese guy. He was all over the gaff. I had many hate comments from clocking what I clocked at that time, and then I love how this same thing comes back over and over again. And I'm like, where are these tens of thousands of people that came and watched the video and was leaving all these comments cussing me off? Where are they? Zombieland variants, I tell you, they're fucking everywhere. You know that Buzz Lightyear? You know, they're fucking everywhere. You know the one I'm talking. You know the meme. Oh. So imagine Shim Lim, because I'll show it in one of the playlists now. I'll show it. You'll see Shim Lim. He says, he asks Stephen Twitch Boss, because he's on the piano. Stephen Twitch Boss, you know, the co-host. He's on the piano doing his thing or whatever it was. Or he was just sitting by the piano. I'm not sure if he actually played the piano. But anywho, he's asked from the magician, can you give me, remember we're in Black History Month 213, racism, nigger, death equals 213. He asks Stephen Twitch Boss, can he give him a random number for the magic trick? My man now, Stephen's got the card, Twitch Boss. He writes on the card, 213. I said, you gotta be fucking kidding me. 213. Again, death, Black History Month, nigger, racism, even Black Panther, or Black Panthers plural, one of the two equals 213. Unbelievable. Yeah? So, I'm not gonna go over the rest. You need to watch the playlist for that, or, you know, find the videos, you know, on there, Jack Jones, if you want to do it that way. But I suggest go to the playlist, make it easy on yourself. Because sometimes videos aren't always packaged together when you go, you know, where it's uploaded or whatever, or the live part or whatever. on the tabs. So anywho, back to today, or latest stuff. So allegedly, Twitch had some information, and I'll read the bit I got here. So again, this is on a community wall post. You can go and read it, or along with me. So anyway, it says your effing face when he, or your fucking face. I don't have to worry about I'm not monetized or none of that. Nobody sees my videos. So and as I say, fuck YouTube for a bazillion reasons. They are the most hypocritical, contradicting, gaslighting, just like the rest of them. Yeah, and as we know, most of these platforms now, they're all owned by the fucking gang. Is Kevin Leandro still? Listen, and people now are even doing more homework on that guy. Yeah, and it ain't a good look. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just type in Kevin Leandro, and I'm sure Pete, you will. Even I made a video on him on my other channel, Journalism with a G. I suggest go on my community wall post or under the videos, and you will find the channel that way. Because sometimes, or for the most part, when you type it in, the channel won't pop up. Yeah, but of course you'll find Kevin Leandro and his butt cream video. And within 3 seconds, males will be 3 nanoseconds. He comes on normally, and you ain't even got a chance. He's listen. So if you're eating breakfast right about now, it is a full blown with 2 hands. I'm talking pulling apart. You can see past his sphincter up to his lungs. Hey. That's probably had, I haven't even checked to see how many views it had, but when I looked first, it had like maybe 20 million views. Then when I did the update and I spoke about it again, it was like 30 million. Now, and then I did the next one, it was like 48 mil. Yeah? It's probably up to 60 mil by now. But not only that, he does the most craziest innuendos, some of them to do with children even, and it's like, do you know what, this is fucking crazy. This is what YouTube will endorse, and of course happily sending me some plaque for getting so many subscribers, or he had a bazillion views on whatever video, you know what I mean? It's like, meanwhile, people like myself, I will get videos removed for hate speech where I didn't even speak in the fucking video. I showed 2 official news, Sky News, whatever it was. Then I only laughed and chuckled with the numerology and the breakdown, gematria stuff, which the channel's about. And of course, it's other stuff as well, but it's all under the same umbrella. The psychological practices that's being deployed on the masses. And it's like, fuck you. It's like, what? Give me a break. Then I have sometimes stuff and features that will only show up once. Just like, before we continue with Stephen Twitch, let me quickly say this as well. This is just bullshit. Or have you noticed, you'll go on a different account just to see something, and then you get different features. And it's like, okay, why am I now seeing, if you've deployed features in whatever region and you're updating it stuff, maybe you don't want to do it straight away for the whole world, but you want to make sure, you know what I mean? So you do it, you know what I mean? And then obviously you can work with bugs and whatever before you do it full deployed for the worldwide. I get that, but my point is, after a while, it's like, okay, that's been around for ages, and anyway, so my point is, boom, the other day they pulled a video, did like a 2-3 hour stream. 3-hour stream. They pulled it down for like a 1 minute clip in a specific video. I reached out to the people because they're into True Earth. They didn't fucking do the obvious because they probably got some automatic thing, so they, they didn't manually do it, but obviously it still affected me as, content. So I've emailed, done the other part normally, even probably written something under their video. Hey, boom, did you see? Of course, you don't hear a response. I see a response. But my main part, what I'm saying here is the fuckery. They've got a special quick edit from YouTube that will edit out anything that ain't good, and the video will go back up. My point is, I used it a couple of months ago, 6 weeks ago. What happened to that the other week with the so you just go, oh, that's just down the drain. I tell you, Tim, thanks. Shall I pleat my ass crack? You know what I mean? Like what? What's because that video will stay up if I pleated my butt crack right now. Yeah? If I showed you my and spoke all of the talk that Kevin Leandro talks, the video's gonna stay up. I'm gonna get a bazillion views. And my point is, again, the psychological deployment in all its form, right? So it's like the molesting of the people's minds, literally, and with all the other stuff. Yeah. So with all the other stuff, and then going back to your Kevin Leandros or your Drake or your Balenciaga. Can I still order from Balenciaga? Can I go online right now? Did I mention Oxford University and the link with Anthony Fauci? I know I did. I mean, this is absurd. So as I say, so I'm just documenting. Actual journalism, like the rest of, in and out of this community, not just this community. Obviously, there's other great, journalists out there. Because remember, I'm still on this comment, from Marcus Phoenix. Shout out to Marcus. I'm still in the Marcus part here, which said, if you own all the money, what's left but to mess with the people? Because remember, it's not the money that's the problem, but obviously the money then can be the root that will factor in or part of a catalyst for people to be evil and wicked and red. You know what I mean? And the energy, because remember, energy, current, electricity, current, you know what I mean? It's all, currency. It's all part of the medium, right? Of exchange and whatnot, all the different, it's all. Anyway, so my point is, how are these people, along with the establishment, not truly cancelled? And that's the worrying factor. Again, from your armed forces to, obviously you've got good detectives that actually do detectives, but my point is, how many of them actually do any? Come on, do the real detectives actually know? Or obviously you're gonna get some that are like, boy, Big Brother's too much. And then obviously you've got the ones that are none the wiser, and then you've got, but actually do their job, and then you've got the cunts within, the armed forces, army, police, etc. Then, as I say, you've got the police policing the the people policing each other with the mindset, and then it's just the domino effect, and it just goes on. And that's why I say, these people, they know about time. They know all about us wasting time. Drake. I'm not saying that the situation within that isn't serious, but I'm on about. What are you saying? We're not already into World War 10 because there's a whole World War 1000. There's many a World War going on simultaneously, rather than they're firing whatever guns are going on at Gaza or wherever, Gulf War, this one, that one. These motherfuckers, it has been nothing but spiritual warfare from day dot. So this is my point again. These people need to be, they need to be distanced from. They need to be distanced from. That's what I would say. Because I don't think you can ever really cancel them now. My point is because of the Zombieland variants. Like, but like that alone, just that. Just that thing right there, Zombieland variants. Because everything is way too obvious right now. And as I say, from one life to a bazillion lives, how many, again, how many are under Drake as well? Sacrifice. You know, you had the battle rapper, you know, there's many more, obviously, but you know, you had the battle rapper, what's his name? The white guy. What's his fucking name again? Pat Stay. Claire Ritual. Claire. Obviously, other people got out of that as well, not just Drake, that leached the energy and, you know, benefited from the death and the sacrifice. But talk about gearing somebody up. They had the guy rapping at the place. What was it again? Till death do us part. I mean, the amount of knife bars that was going on in even years before that. You know, if you're into battle rap, I don't mind it here and there. It's a shame where it's got to, especially in America. I mean, I know UK might be trying to come back up a little bit in recent times, trying to, but man, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how much UK is infiltrated compared to USA, but in comparison, oh, USA battle rap, oh no, that's gone. No, cut it out. That's fucked. If you ain't on, if you ain't on point or on ball, go figure. Yeah, all that shit is owned by the gang now, and that ain't new. So they bought that shit up long time. Hence why Drake has got, you know, it's long, so long. It would be nice to just enjoy some, you know, knowing that I don't have to think, oh, is that sports game that I'm watching, is it rigged today? Like, can I not just enjoy a game and see who's the better team or who's the better fighter? Oh, talking about Drake, we had the Drake curse factor in the other day with the boxing. We're going to get to that. I said, Raw, look what day it is. The 130th day normally, but we're in a leap year. And then the fight, hold on, what was it? Oh, God, I'm going to have to get the post up in a sec. But anyway, the Drake curse factored in, and then they had it in the news, and I've been following it with the numbers and the Drake curse. Anthony Joshua. Go watch my videos on it. Do I have to break it down? I mean, come on, man. Give me a break. Work with me. Fucking hell. Many hands make light work. Are you up to speed or are you not? No disrespect. If you've got enthusiasm, fantastic. But as I say, I'm yet to go on a channel that I've reached out to, reaction video, mirrored video, set on the community wall. All I'm getting is, well, I've already been showing you what I've been getting, right? In all its forms. So, shout out to those people. Hope you're doing better today. With whatever the case may be, whatever you're on. Whatever you're polarized to is what you're polarized to, yeah? Fucking hell. Right, they own this. What's the time here? Yeah, you just wrote that. Boom. They, oh, let me put that one up now. They own the, right, they own the, yeah, they own this matrix. As I say, there's an organic matrix. We've broke that down. I don't know how new you are to this information I'm actually talking about today. When it comes to this number stuff, there is an organic side which is incredible. I can give you testimony from myself after testimony after testimony. You know what I mean? One to the next, one to the next, one to the next. It's like, okay, you're not here by accident. You know, where you're born, the name given to you, all that type of stuff. And we've realized, oh, these scumbags have learned realm dynamics, and now they've built an in-house matrix. So they built their tent, their crazy circus. We're in the tent of the circus, especially in the Western world. Yeah, we're under the mad crazy circus tent. And, you know, they've built their own matrix within the organic matrix. Yeah? So go figure on that. So that's why we're in the worst Groundhog Day. On repeat. Chasing our own tails, bickering, cussing, haven't got time to listen to one another. It's like, fucking hell. How many, I mean, and that's what's so sad. Even the other day, the guy comes along, or whoever it is, I mean, he's just the latest, but my point, I can say in general. All the time, and it's just like, if, oh man, I broke it down, I mean, come on, man. And as I said, because of the age you're in, it factors in. As I say, even catches me sometimes. Oh shit, that hasn't loaded yet, or I'm trying to click on something, forget about, or I sent that message and somebody messaged me back here. Hey, it catches me sometimes. They'll have to say, "Oh shit, chill out, man. Calm down, chill." Or before you even go, fucking hell or anything. You know what I mean? Just, oh yes. So you need to do it. Oh yes, chill. Don't even worry about it. When it comes back, if it comes back, then it comes back. If it comes back, it's all good. But yeah, the age we're in, I get it. Can make you a bit boom, 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 or if it's something that you're not into or something that you need to kind of grasp, but you can't be bothered to. But my point is, then you're just programmed to, for the most part, belittle, not share what needs to be shared for those around you, for your own, so you can counter your own demise of what the demise track path that they've fucking got us on. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, man, I'm not your fucking enemy. Why is it all fire and brimstone? And let me, as I said the other day, the man come along, he wants to rip my heart out and hold it up to the sun. Yo, I'm not your enemy. I'm not your enemy, but as we know, those that come with a specific type of frequency are, of course, when the ones that get banished to the side. You're stupid, you're an idiot. Let me fight y'all. Let me kill y'all. Let me take the piss out of y'all. It's like, fucking hell. It's just unbelievable. So let me quickly do the Twitch bit, and then I'm gonna go to your next comment there. Let me put it up so I don't forget. So yeah, that's just the sad reality, man. And as I say, go through the videos if you're new here, and you will see me here and there, and over time, when things crop up, and you'll see the documentation, that psychological evaluation, which originally, of course, started from myself, from how many years ago, decades and decades and decades ago. I said, okay, what is this shit? What is this? There's something going on here. What is this boulder on my shoulder? Not a chip. What the fuck is going on? Why am I maybe being erratic or not taking the time to think in a specific way in a situation and or for other people when you are, being chill or whatever, and they're doing X, Y, Z, and it's just this whole domino effect of a shit show. It's like, okay, yeah, and I'm telling you, man, it is a damn shame for myself. Certain people aren't around, literally, because they're not on the earth anymore. I can think of at least 5 of them in my personal life that aren't here. It's like, man, I would love you lot to be alive today. Because the conversation now, the conversation today, man. And that's why it's like, how are we not getting the conversation that needs to be had today? That's what I keep saying. All these fucking podcasting, how many of that I've reached out to that I've yet to do on their own accord or have somebody from the community XYZ? You get it a couple times, but I'm on about UK. Because I'm already linked, obviously, personally with USA. I'm trying to filter it home ground, even though the whole plane is my fucking home ground, the whole earth. They're doing their thing, sir. Boom. Can we kind of like, in our communities, and so we can get the common unity in the community? That's why I keep saying, that's why I love that word, because it speaks so much. Where is the common unity in the communities? Fucking nowhere. They've got it for other dumb shit. And there's good stuff as well, but my point is, because of that toxic conviction that resides in the head that they don't know that's there, as I said before. Example, let me get little Timmy his face mask because he can't go to school, he needs to get his other booster. One example of a bazillion I could go through as for a toxic conviction. Yeah? That ain't common for me in my reality. What are you doing? Hello? You see what I'm saying? It's like, okay. That's why common sense, you don't want today's common sense. You don't want today's common sense. Oh, hell no. You don't want that shit. Yeah? I'm allergic. Yo, I'm allergic to that shit. Keep the fuck away. Yo, hey, got your gaslighting? All right, listen. Let me bring out the crucifix now. I'm not all biblical. I'm not a Bible basher, but I can have my side jokes. Let me bring out the cross now. I'm bringing out all sorts from all fucking teachings. For whatever they are. You get me? I got the cross, I got this thing, that thing, hey. From all different shit. Fucking hell. Bomber clock. So, boom. Let me quickly read this now. So yeah. So Twitch boss now allegedly had. I'll just do like an overview talk. Basically saying that he had positioned in some real deep shit, exposing Ellen's connection to Diddy. He goes on to talk about Kris Jenner, Corey Gamble. Don't know who Corey Gamble is. You got TD Jakes, Clive Davis. Yeah, because that was what's his name's teacher, right? Clive Davis, the old brother, well, old now. And what's interesting, from Sean Puffy Coombs' birthday, Sean John Coombs, Diddy Pop, doing an apology, looking pity. I don't pity the fool. Yeah. Oh. Fucking hell about his lame ass. Because I say there's different levels of XYZ, and for him, listen. Cut the crocodile tears. Yeah? You was better off making that video, darling, even if you had to use fucking onions to get that shit going. Some shit, yeah? For that meal that you was prepping, your lunch. You get me? Shit, I'm gonna make some lunch. Oh, it's maybe Terry. Actually, let me make that video I was thinking about. Like do something, motherfucker. Coming on, yo, with all this shit you've done, Mr. Piddy. Yeah? Pussy, yo. These people are scumbags, and that's what I'm saying. Remember, I grew up 80s, yeah? 80s, 90s, yeah? That was my time, yeah? So to see the flip of the coin, even though I was an early bloomer and realizing, I'm not really into those frequency of music and what these that are on anyway. And then realizing how would I say, what goes into the statistics part of it with the grooming conditioning of cultural delights, if you see what I'm trying to say, yeah? And that's not just rap, it's listen. Remember, they've infiltrated, whether it's hip hop, whether it's the hippie movement, whether it's this thing, that thing, it's all from the gang. Once you realize that, you say, wow, they're just controlling environment, destiny, everything you think, watch. So this is my point. That's when it gets to, when I'm thinking, is the monkey mind that, you clock your monkey mind, in your mind, you talk, you think about stuff. And it's like, okay, has it now got to some extra shit? Is that monkey mind even still my monkey mind anymore? It's my point. Like, what the fuck is going on? And that's why we just get played like a fiddle, or the masses, for the most part. You know what I mean? That's why they get played like a fiddle, easily. Because they're, all singing that type of tune. They're all in that frequency. So when they come with the chorus, they're ready to sing. When they're ready to be, oh, Beyonce, oh, Queen Bee, oh. Then, oh, but like she got divorced from Jay-Z now, blah, blah, blah. Still thinking or not knowing, there never was your friend. You think she ain't got a whirler bag of sacrificing around her? Come on, man. And even if it's not sacrificing, or just sacrificing, obviously some fucked up shit that she's done, even if the person didn't die. Like, you think these people are like clean cut, nice people? Fucking hell. Remember, nature doesn't care about good or bad. That's why I keep saying, remember, they know how to rub the genie of the universe. You get smidgens if you pay attention. When you think about something and something happens, you're like, I just thought about that, or whether it's the same time or the next day or next week. Yeah? Only the stickler for details is start to pay attention. You say, oh, wow, boom, 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 boom. And then you realize these motherfuckers, that's why they don't teach you the shit that in and out of this type of community and other people or communities, when it comes to, you know, waking your ass up, that's why they don't teach you this shit, right? Of course not. So you can be controlled. Cookie cutter. Go to school. Live in fear. You know? The boogeyman's everywhere. You don't know if you can get it. Should I get a jab? Should I not get a jab? I'm on the fence about it. Some people are alright. Some people aren't alright. Some people have died. Some people are not getting it. I can still breathe the air. Haven't worn my face mask for a while. You know? But then actually now they said this and that about the air. You know, like they've just got you to and fro. To and fro. Like that's all they got you on. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. So anywho, it's 39 days, right? To when Stephen Twitch Boss dies on the 30th of December. And that's from Piddy, who's looking piddy. Yeah. I'm thinking about Tweety Pie now, because now we see that video. I tore. I did. Pity. No. Fucking hell. How long have I been streaming? Fucking hell, it's already an hour. Jesus Christ. So 39 days, of course, Twitch Boss equals 39. Again, you can follow along on the whatchamacallit there. Oh, you know who I haven't used? Oh shit, hold on. Hold on. You know one of them's coming, yeah? You know one of them's coming. Well, we'll use him first, because when I saw... Oh shit, it was too quick. Hold on, I forgot some of the GIFs now. When you play them, it's so quick. I need to put it on loops. Where's my Donny? Oh, there he is. Hold up. Hold up. The scroll on. This is a madness. Oh, just at the bottom. Can I get it though? Oh, for fuck's sake. I noticed though, if I use the Opera browser, I can scroll nicely. I don't have to be at the side of it or anything. I can just touch it as you do normally and just move and it will scroll. When I'm on fucking Chrome, it's just all dumb. Oh, it now wants to shuffle where I've got it. Why does it? So then I have to use the side of the thing. I'll use the last one and go all the way up. Then let go of it, but it will still be in the same place as I've come out of that little section. It's fucking annoying, man. So next time I'll probably use Opera actually. I'll remember to use Opera. I have got it. So, oh yeah. So yeah, when I found XYZ, bam. We are showing something now. Yeah. Let me show that twice. That's me every time. I'm saying, yo. And my Donny. I'll save you. Oh, you know he's gotta come. Uncle Reggie. Yeah? Wake your ass up to clapping your head side. And furthermore, you know who's gotta get played with Uncle Reg, alright? You know who's gotta get played. Got to be a fool. Shout out to Brother Sanchez each and every time, yeah? Got to be a fool. That is the best, I'm telling you. I love that so much. Right, so 39. Right, we've done that now. So boom. We're going to get to the next Diddy part. And Cassie, but before we get there, we're going to have a recap, all right? So remember, it was 53 days from the home raid to the domestic violence video with Puff Daddy and Cassie in the hotel. 53 days, of course, Sean Combs, or Combs, equals 53. And also remember, Well, do you know what? I'll save that remembrance part. You know, I'll say it now. We're gonna come back. We're gonna come back to it. It's gonna factor in a moment. Again, the number 83 is gonna come back. But just a reminder, if you're new watching this video, when the allegations dropped last year, it was 83 days after Cassie's birthday, and of course, part of the allegations was to do with RAPIST. Am I allowed to say that, or do I have to spread my arse cheeks while I say it? Can I say rapist, or do I have to say grapist? You know, fucking hell. Do I have to spread my arse cheeks, YouTube? Do I? And make my butt talk. You know, like what's his name? Ace Ventura. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get that as a gift now. Oh, I wish I had that for this transmission. Fucking hell. Oh, I'm gonna have to get that. I'm gonna have to get that, yo. And if it ain't there when I search for it, I'm gonna have to fucking I'll make it up. I'll find it in the thing and make it. Oh. Yo. Oh, and if you haven't seen Ace Ventura or Pet Detective Cyberpunk, type that in YouTube. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about because it's in that video. But yeah, some, you know, they do like they put the movie into a computer game. Oh, there's a channel that does it really good. He's done a good one with he's done loads of ones with Jim Carrey, Pet Detective, or Mask or whatever. He's got Eddie Murphy, Beverly Hills Cop, Cyberpunk. He's got other ones for different games as well, but oh, hilarious. It's so good. It's so good. All of them are so good. Oh, it brings me joy when I watch them. Oh, I tell you the one I love. Is it Leslie Nielsen? Leslie Nielsen. He used to be so funny. He used to do a lot of spoof movies. What was the cop show he had? Leslie Nielsen. Help me out. What was the cop show Leslie Nielsen called again? Was it Police Squad? Was it? And then they made the movie Naked Gun, right? They made 3 of them. 33 and the third. That was the third one, right? Naked Gun 2.5, something like that. And then 33 and the third. Oh, I haven't seen those for ages. I might have to retread and watch those by the weekend. But oh god, please! And he done one with what was the computer game? What was the game? It was Detroit Human. If you know the game, Detroit. Yo. But watch the bit when you watch it. Watch the bit, yeah, and listen to the music now. When he drives, basically he's driving. And you hear the little robot girl, she talks to Kara. She's like, oh, look out, Kara. But just listen to the music, watch what's going on, and the little girl, he's driving down the road. She goes, oh, look out, Kara. Oh, it's so good. I'm telling you, I've rewatched that bit so many times. Not in a while, but I'm probably gonna have to rewatch that today. Oh, that is fucking hilarious, man. It is the best. Oh. So again, just to what's it called, right? So 53 days after the Mansions of Diddy, doing the apology video looking pity. we won't pity the fool. I can't today. I need to get composure ords. Composure audio oracle. Get composure now. We ain't got all day. Look it out. Oh mate, I tell you, I am in tears chuckling. Anyway, RadioCast #1. Unless shit changes around here, it's gonna be RadioCast because I can't be us prepping videos for getting no blood clot views. Long. And I'm showing the same thing over and over, you know? If there was a demand for it, fantastic, but there's not enough of a demand. And as I say, those that have a brain cell, I mean, you already know the coup. So, or you will know the coup shortly because they have a brain cell. So anyway, 53 days, right? Sean Combs 53. Again, 83 days also after Cassie's birthday when the allegations landed last year. Rapist. They've been doing it with my butt cheeks. I'm saying. Equals 83. And it's 83 days after Cassie's birthday. Now hold 84 in your mind because that's going to come back in a moment now. of an extra dub plate I found earlier. Was it last night or this morning? I said, blood clot. You know what? You're taking the piss. It was yesterday, actually. I found another 74 today. We're going to get back to that 74, or the latest one. And as we're doing a refresher before the next part, from March 25th with the mansion situation, and you got the 5th of March. Remember, 53 5/3. It was 53 days. We just spoke about it. Sean Coombs 53. Anyway, from the 5th of March and the 25th of March, the date durations to 17th of May, when they give you the domestic violence video with Cassie, the hotel, Piddy doing his madness. One span will give you 74 days, and one will give you 7 weeks and 4 days. So 74, right? And of course, domestic violence equals 74. I mean, come on. It's just under. This is why I love this information. It leaves no stone unturned for you to be like, things that make you go, Oh, here we go now. So, as I was saying when I wrote it, and you can follow along. I'm on my community wall post, and I wrote 16 hours ago, just watching the BS Diddy apology, and thought, oh yeah, I didn't check, which is true. I didn't check Cassie date durations when I clocked the domestic violence 74 link. Yeah. Remember, Masonic equals 74, domestic violence 74. The reason why I say Masonic right now is because, of course, Masonic media alone, and of course, I mean, look who we're dealing with. Puff Daddy? P. Diddy? What did he call his studio again? Was it Daddy's house? What did he what did he call it? Oh, I mean, who wants to go and make music there? Hell no. Fuck that. Oh, stick to my little Fruity Loops. You can have the most expensive equipment, top notch. Listen, I would chill right here. So my shit and my, aura and shit, I don't want it to get diluted with you lot's bullshit, what you lot got going over there with your madness and fuckery. So, did I mention 83 with Cassie from her birthday? It was 83 days, right? To the allegations. Again, rapist. Let me do it with my arse cheeks as well. Anyway, from her birthday last year to 17th of May, does anybody wanna? Did I have to bring out Tom Jones? It's not unusual. Do I have to get my Carlton on now? Do I have to play Carlton and it's not unusual? What's going on? Do I have to play it? 8 months and 3 weeks. 8 months, 3 weeks right there now. That was my arse clapping cheeks. Roast. Hey. I've got to be extra descriptive. It is a RadioCast, right? So I've got to be extra as well. While I'm deploy some jokes. If you catch the jokes. If you don't feel the jokes, hey, go elsewhere. I'm sure there's many stand-up comedians or people doing the little sidebar jokes in their videos. So, whatever you resonate with, do your thing. But, and don't think it's just me laughing. I'm just laughing at, because it's like I'm hearing somebody else talk. That's why I chuckle so hard. Not because, oh my God, I think I'm so funny. No. I'm just getting jokes because it is what it is. So, I mean, what are the odds of that? So her birthday is 26th of August, and we get 8 months and 3 weeks. Bang on. And, you waiting for the cherry on top? You didn't realize, unless you're on the community wall post, you don't know the cherry on top. Domestic violence also equals 83 as well as 74. Done. End the stream. Catch you in the rebound. Adios. Arrivederci. Sayonara. Avidazane. And the rest of the ones I usually say. Are you seeing this, family? Yo, tribe. Yo. What are the odds of this? So again, the reluctancy of people not showing this alongside with whatever else you're doing. How are you not doing that? It is crazy to me. After a bazillion entries from this community that all check out. You know, next thing will be, well, we're already forecasting some stuff, but I need to even dig deep with certain people still, because, or dive deep, because, you know, these motherfuckers, any minute now, as I said before, listen, we want to give you Fallout TV show as much as they enjoy it, the TV show. Listen, these motherfuckers are not buying bunkers in Hawaii for fun. And my point is, it might not happen in our generation, it might happen with those that you leave behind. So wouldn't it be best to give people a heads up so they can, oh wow, let's, you know, learn to ride the bicycle, learn the information. As I say, I can ride the bike with the information. I've got no, you know, I'm blindfolded. I'm riding no hands. Zach is doing wheelies, no blindfolded, no hands. Yeah, taking corners and shit. Yeah. But we all had to learn to use the potty somewhere. So this is why I keep saying, if you don't get potty trained in logics, then you make it a shit show for everybody. I mean, it really is that simple. Like, fucking hell. So again, what are the odds domestic violence with all the 74s that, well, I know it's only a couple, but very significant, that's factoring the 74s, 7 weeks and 4 days, or 74 days for each situation with this pair of individuals. And then not only that, from her birthday to the allegations last year, 83 days, and then this year, when they give you this visual of the situation of Sean Puff Daddy, you know, doing the madness, beating up Cassie, it's 8 months and 3 weeks, bang on, and domestic violence equals 74 and 83. I mean, come on. Come on. I mean, what? That is just undeniable. Hey, check out Crack Their Code. I put it on the, she hasn't been about for a while, so I don't know if you're watching or if you may watch this after the fact. Send in, you know, healings and prayers. Because of course, you know, when they depart, you never really heal. Although, well, for some people, I can't say for everybody, but although they're, for myself, I don't feel that this is, you know, the end result of everything. You know, you just hear, then it's just done, then it's all black. No. No. And I'm not saying that you can't out your flame or your spiritual candle type of thing, you know, but that aside, for the most part, I would definitely say this shit is as infinite as it gets. So, you know, don't hang on, let go. This is just one of a bazillion places you're probably gonna, you know, how many places have you already been in your dream? So just remember, your shit is on autopilot, just like how it's ready to dream. So it's the same for when it's time to jettison out of here. It's the same shit. So however you are in your shebang, and it doesn't mean that you might not chill in the astral realm for a bit before you reincarnate, you know, same part of the totem pole, higher or lower. I don't know. Different strokes for different folks now. Yeah. But, you know, it will happen whether you remember or not, because obviously there's going to be some type of memory wipe and all that type of stuff goes on. Some may kind of start thinking, okay, deja vu, have I been through something like this before? Others will never get it. There is a batch of people that will never, just like there's going to be a batch of people that always will. And always will have some type of expansion in their consciousness. As I say, remember the tube? If you shake it up and you've got all the minerals, oils, and water in there, what's going to happen when you come back in 2 hours' time? So again, yes, this is the sorting ground, but think about all the planes of existence, all the chakras, how that relates and factors in, yeah? Done, voila. So yes, shout out to Crack Their Decode, aka Amy. Go and check out her video, and if you're not new over there, let her know how you got over there, right? And you know, leave healthy comments, share the videos and whatnot. But yeah, basically one of her family, I think she said it was her dad. Did he have, was it a gallbladder, if I remember her saying that yesterday in her video? And yeah, man, I mean, you know, so yeah, she's going through it right now, and she hasn't put out for a while, and she just put out a video yesterday. So yeah, be sure to check that out. Thank you. Right, so now to today now. 2 hours ago. For those up to speed, another 74, and we got a 213 Here I am looking at the sun with the split screen. If you're looking on the community wall post again, we've gone over the days with the 74. You see the 213 right there. Now we're going to slide to the other 74. So you've got the 7 weeks, 4 days, and then 74 days, then the 7 weeks and 4 days. But anywho, again, domestic violence 74. Also, the 17th prime is the 17th. No, the 16th prime is 53. Excuse me, the 17th 59. Don't worry, I'm chatting shit on that occasion. Right. So, yeah, Sean Diddy Combs equals 74, and you know that's how they kind of write it. Well, not kind of write. If you go on the wiki, if you even look on the news, or you know maybe one of his albums or whatever. You know what I mean? Written by Sean Diddy Combs. Or I know it's Love now. I need to punch that in the calculator. I'm not sure. I can't remember what Sean Love Combs, what you get with that. But imagine Sean Diddy Combs equals 74. Domestic violence 74. Again, from the mansion raid that was streamed live from the news March 25th. And from the day in question, we get the 74 with the hotel date on the 3rd, or I'll say it like this, the 5th of March. So we've got the 53. Again, we've got the 53 days from the day in question as well. I mean, come on, man. And Sean Combs 53. Just got to keep going over this. So once you get it, it will be in your brain. Just like you do shit without thinking, right? And that's why I say people are so like, oh, I can't bother to learn that, or unless it's some type of instant gratification. But they don't realize once you understand this, you're gonna get an infinite gratification, because once you understand the layers of what you're looking at, and it's not all just about their matrix that they've set up. There's another amazing side for you to, you know, the organic side and all the other stuff that comes with that. Like fucking hell, man. Not to mention scripture and all that type of stuff as well. So go figure. Because remember, who wrote scripture? The remixed Bibles. So you don't think that this is, I mean, we've already shown it, how much is implemented in the scriptures that has the world raging and football teams and, you know, killing that one, or that race must die. And I mean, who the fuck? Listen, these are the same type of motherfuckers that are making that shit happen. That control all sides are the same type of motherfuckers that have gone around and killed, you know, I don't know, like the Tasmanian dog or whatever, you know, the dodo bird, or like, can you let nature do its thing? And like, what? Because you know it's been there thriving and doing its thing. That's what I said. We don't need you spraying the sky and we gotta do all this X amount of pesticides on this food now. Now the people eating the pesticide. Now it might not fully get you, but it was in your system, and then your offspring have got some fucked up shit. Now your offspring have got some, you know, whatever it is, man. Some type of disabled in conjunction with autistic, you know, whatever it is. Meanwhile, now these same scumbags get away with what? And these are the same scumbags. Oh, your carbon footprint. Oh, you're the one that's Meanwhile, Jeff Bezos, he's flying around in his jet. Like what the fuck? He's the, you know, I mean, come on. Whatever the case may be, you know what I'm trying to say, right? I mean, I can give a bazillion examples. This is fucking ridiculous. So again, the alternative span, you've got the 2 months, 13 days. Sean John Combs, his actual name, right? Sean John Combs, 213. 2 months and 13 days. The alternative span is 74 days, right? Which is coming from, just to state for the last time, March 5th, the day in question, the video release date, which was in 2016 when it happened. But of course, the video release was come out the other day, 17th of May, 2024. Right, on to the next article. Shall we quickly go on to... No, we kind of touched base on it already, but we'll touch base on this. So, I didn't look at what boxer had the best stats, but I did see on Friday, I said, oh, Drake has done a stake. The Drake stake, right? He's done a stake. He put his bet in. And, he's put $500,000 payout, basically $1 million. And some of the numbers this time round, a few of them was falling more on Kusik concerning the numbers that pop up you know, in alignment with Drake and of course Usyk and of course the Drake curse and what numbers you get when you punch it in. So if you punch in the Drake curse or just Drake curse and see what numbers pop up, you say, okay, interesting, right? Remember, Anthony Joshua went down in third round of 12, and of course that's the reverse of 2-1-3, and of course he met Drake on 21st of March, 2-1-3, and then he lost to Andy, what's his name, which was on the day leaving 213 days of the year, which is June 1st. Go figure on that. So, and what was the last one? Did he win that fight or did he lose it? I don't know if it was Usyk 1 or Usyk 2. No, because he lost both of them, right? He's only been doing the redemption arc after the Usyk stuff, innit? Anthony Joshua. I do hope, though, scripted or not, I hope he gets his hands on. Because what's his name? Quickly. If you go through Tyson Fury, his boxing career, especially the early ones, there's been a couple of recent ones so many years ago. So like the Deontay Wilder, but you will see he puts his fist at the wrist of the glove. So now your judging is different, but you don't realize because you're judging from the but he's got, there was referees that was pulling up Tyson Fury saying put your gloves on properly. I'm talking from his early fights. Yeah, he's a dirty fighter. Like, don't go on like, I'm not saying that he can't bob and weave and he's not a good fighter in one sense. No, he go great. But there's another part, Tyson Fury, he's a dirty fighter. He puts his fist in the cuff of the boxing glove. Go and do your research on it. You'll see it. Go to his early fights, go through his fights, and then go to one or both the fights with Deontay Wilder. Look at where his fist is in the glove. Look at how the glove is reacting to when he, come on, because that's not his wrist at the glove bit. Where his wrist should be in the glove, he's put his fist at the wrist bit of the glove. By the way, scripted or not, I hope Anthony Joshua gets his hands on him, blocks him up. I hope Anthony Joshua gets his hands on him. And because all of that, whether it is scripted or not as well, his dad doing his bollocks the other day, I mean, what? And I'm on about scripted or not, yeah? Because we know the play, you know, I mean, come on, we know the play, right? Whether it's Misfits, you got Misfits boxing, I mean, come on. They have to hype the fight, innit, yeah? Fucking hell, so I get that. But fucking hell, he looked like the guy was definitely had a lump on his head. Did he, what was like, but I'm not saying that it wasn't or wasn't, whether it was or wasn't scripted. My point is, Tyson Fury needs to get his ass beat. And I hope Anthony Joshua, if that day comes, I hope Anthony Joshua is floating like a butterfly and stinging like a motherfucking bee up in his yeah, and obviously not to do him full-blown injury, but just give him a nice little knockout. You see me? That's a nice little knockout. Yeah, I'm not on about, you know, life-threatening or like in that sense. Even though he's done fuckery, because as I say, Anthony Joshua could have been paid to do a redemption arc. Remember, I just briefly spoke about it. The 2-1-3, the Drake. You met him on when? There's got a picture with him with Drake, 21st of March. Again, the Drake curse equals 2-1-3. He fights Andy Ruiz on the day leaving 213 days of the year. As of June 1st. I'm sure it's that day, or it's the 230th day. So either that is the 230th day, or it leaves that. One of the two. Yeah? Because don't think people can't be paid to take a fall. Remember, it's all entertainment, money, money, money. And this is why, if you're going to do a little, you know, a little free stream, do it. They're still getting a whirlipede. Obviously, if you want to support it, then obviously pay. But at the end of the day, if you can see clearly this shit is rigged, and then now we know, for the most part, football, whatever it is, you know, whatever, you know, sports, golf, NASCAR, if it's by the numbers, what the fuck? You're taking the piss. And that's why I say it goes back to all other stuff, right? They want you to pay for your TV license, BBC. Really? Really? You gotta be fucking kidding me. With all the molesting of the mind that you're doing to the people, is that conducive? Like, shall I fork out and pay? Like, oh, hi, thank you. Thanks. Thanks for the conditioning. Thanks. You know, the children, thank you. What are you saying? We still can't get somebody with all the knife crime talk going on. Think about it, all the podcasts, all the news. What are you saying? We still can't be like, wow, guys, we found this new information. So people have been documenting this now for years and blah, blah, blah. And certain days XYZ have got a certain polarization. And isn't it interesting? All the knife crime, and it doesn't have to be just knife crime because we've been following other stuff that always have a specific number for those situations. So as I say, how much knife crime have I shown you and you get the same numbers over and over again? There's ones I'm even yet to talk about today. You had the Chinese woman, was it Marble Arch or Bayswater? They gave an update recently to what I've already put out, and I said, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Apparently now, you know what? We'll get to it. But my point is, they come out and say, oh, somebody's gonna rent a room from her or something like that. So he's like probably whoever the person is the culprit, right? So they're trying to find them. Apparently they've gone back overseas. They're trying to do their thing. Apparently the girl now, she's playing a Chinese murder mystery game. I said, fuck off. All right. oh, it's a murder mystery. Oh, all right. No shit, Sherlock. Have I got some of the pieces to the puzzle here? Is this even a real story? Because all that has to factor in your thoughts as well. It's like, okay, is this all real? But regardless if it is or it isn't, look at the numbers. So again, the day that they said that they've got the guy whoever it is, woman, guy, whatever, is going to pay her to live in her mansion, right? She's got some, nice fucking penthouse, Marble Arch, Bayswater, wherever it is, West London. And the day in question, so this is before the killing's gone on, so many days before, right? For about 4 or 5 days, right? It happened on the 7th, which was the Sunday, and then it was in the news. Was it a couple of days after the Monday? But she died she was found on the Monday. Of course, at 8:30, remember, death and murder, 38, stabbing and killing. She died via stabbing. Remember, knifing, 38, stab wound, stabbing, 38, murder and death. So of course, the police knocked down the door at 8:30. So anywho, when the person must have gave them the money, whatever it was going on. So like the week, 5 days before, the madness went on, the fatality. What day did it happen on? Because this is in April, right? April 5th. April 5th. Knife equals 45. So when I see the update the other day, a few days ago, I said, you've got to be fucking kidding me. So, back to this pendejo, scumbag, satanic scumbag, of course, Drake. Mentioned him a few times today. Absolute scumbag. I mean, these type of creatures, man. Can't stand them. Can't stand them. Would I call him a culture vulture? I'm not saying that you can't. I mean, because I'm eclectic. I don't care if the food's nice, it's nice. I don't care what, you know what I mean? Like, or the clothes or the music, you know what I mean? I don't care what source. Can I get it? Can I listen to it? Can I, whatever it is, buy that garment. I like that style from that culture. You know what I mean? Like, would I be a culture vulture just because I like, whatever that, like, I don't know. I don't know. Because I think some of it gets a bit like, they go a bit excessive with it, but we know how they move in certain stuff and why, why they like to amplify certain stuff in the arena, right? In the environment, yeah? How do you think they make drill music popular? And other things, right? So, £1 million bet, excuse me, on Fury. So you bet on Fury. I did put up the wrong fucking screenshot. for this, if you saw it on my community wall. It was the thumbnail, but when you tap into it, of course, they show it with that it was Fury on the betting slip with the Drake stake. So the Drake curse equals, remember, this is the same day with P. Diddy now with the video, which normally, hold on, let me get my day correct here. Wait, because it's a leap here. Hold on, fucking hell, oh my god. Hold on. Hold on. Oh yeah, so the Friday was the 17th to Friday was the 139th day of the year on a leap year. Yeah? Normally, so then space up basically it should have been 137th. But in a leap year, it's the 17th is the 138th day of the year. And of course, Boxing Night, the 18th, was the 139th. But because it's a leap year, normally it's the 138th day of the year. The Drake curse equals 138. So you see how it plays for birthdays, the Friday and the Saturday. You see how this is just perfect. You see? So when I'm saying this, I'm just chuckling. I said, wow, isn't that interesting? Yeah. The Drake curse is back. So again, it equals 213 and 138. Equals a couple of other things as well, but the main key points of interest for numbers that we're going to hone in on today is the 138 and the 213. You see? Again, if you're on the post with me, same time, you can look. I saw my community wall post. I'm looking at it right now. In a minute, though, I'm going to have to go into my gallery, literally, on my device. But what else have you got here? Quickly. I'm sure Drake curse by itself is, 42. Tyson, again, Tyson Fury. Tyson equals 42. Again, Drake curse without the. Drake curse equals 42. Also, Freemasonry 139, the leap year day, the 139th day of the year, rather than the 138th. Again, remember, the Drake curse equals 138, like it was the 138th day for both days because of the leap year, if you know how to look at it, yeah? So it actually factored in for both days, which is perfect. Absolutely perfect for what they got going on, and for the none the wiser. Are you stupid? Take your meds. I'm not going to take the time to look, read, watch, or truly understand all the patterns that you're showing over here in this community. You're just stupid. Yeah, that's all that's all I get, or that's all the community gets for the most part. You know what I mean? There's not enough people with brain cells, and as I say, if it wasn't for this fucked up cookie cutter system that's been erect, I mean, it's a no-brainer, right? Obviously, this would be everywhere. The word cursed equals 34. The 34th prime is 139. Did I mention? It's a leap year, 139. The fight day, 139th day of the year. Normally the 138th. Unbelievable. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken. Go and check for yourself. Have a look. Don't believe me. Don't trust me. Just have a look for yourself. Oh, hold up. The day in question as well, Boxing Night, we had a 67 numerology. Freemasonry also 67 as well as 139. The Gypsy King equals 67 and 158. Freemasonry 158 and 67. You see? Again, the word cursed equals 34. The 34th prime 139. I mean, this is just too perfect. So basically, even though, as I said, I still don't know the boxer stats before the fact of the fight. Because I heard Zach put out some stuff after the fight happened. To say, boom, 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 with the fight stats before. And then that's how we was like, okay, we're already centering on Usyk to win. But with what I wrote, I said, it looks like Drake's curse isn't in Usyk's favor. But won't be surprised if Usyk wins. Yeah? So it's not me trying to double speak or be like, oh yeah, I said it for both ways. It's because sometimes when you're looking at the numbers, and because I didn't factor in the fighting stuff. So all the stats with the fight, I didn't know none of that. I would just quickly look. I was like, boom, 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 boom. Of course, whatever he's betting on, don't bet on what Drake's betting on. But I was thinking, oh, maybe they might be utilizing the curse in another way. You know what I mean? For Usyk not to win, because I was like, raw, from his birthday and from Drake's birthday, I was like, oh, maybe, yeah. And then I was like, oh, maybe it's gonna go that way this time. But lo and behold, Usyk won. Clearly. I haven't even watched the whole fight yet. I saw some highlights. I was like, ooh, Tyson Fury is getting pieced up. I'm not saying he didn't get some blows in a couple boxes, but boy, he was getting pieced up nicely. Because everybody's like, oh, his reach and all that, and he's bouncing around and how he does his thing. Unorthodox and blah, 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 which is fair play, obviously. But don't count it out. Yeah? Don't count out my man now. Also, Fury v Usyk equals 42 for another 42. Remember, Freemasonry equals 42. A couple other things there. I'm not going to. Oh, I already said Tyson 42, didn't I? Drake curse 42. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, that all factors in for that. Yeah. Right, let's now get to. Where's my Mary Jane? Let me get a quick blast. It's been a while. Let me amplify the giggles. I'm just seeing the butt speaking. Hey, I'm just seeing Ace Ventura, and unfortunately for the nanosecond that I saw Kevin Leandro's video on YouTube, I was like, oh my god. Watch that shit with caution, because I'm telling you now, that butt cream video is you haven't even got a chance to shield. You need to go in shield. If you're gonna watch, just go in shield. or just watch a reaction video, because they won't show it. And they will say, listen, within nanoseconds, yeah. And as I say, these are the people that do all these nasty innuendos to do with sex and to do with little children. These are the people that YouTube allows to, you know, thrive on their platform. A bazillion views. He's probably got a YouTube plaque. And as I say, if you type him in for people that's been doing homework, if you type in, you know, reaction videos and people that's doing homework, you see them pop up on your suggestions after, you know, you've looked him up or whatever. And you start popping up YouTube algorithm and the suggestions. You'll see people, as I already explained earlier today, people have been doing extra homework on him and said, no, on other platforms in other places, and said, raw, this guy, he must be paid to do what he's doing. He's definitely paid to do what he's doing. Again, to, you know, molest the minds of the people. You know what I mean? Rather than just thinking normal, now you get into all these extra double entendre, sex, or depraved thinking. But your monkey mind, you would normally think that. Now, tomorrow, now you're waking up, oh shit, you're thinking, oh, like, why were you? Then he was doing something normal, or something normal came, or however it happened. You know what I mean? Somebody sent you a message, somebody wrote something, you read something elsewhere, whatever it was. Or you're doing something tutus now, your mind's going deprived, thinking a whole manner of madness. Them times you won't polarize like that, but now because. But my point is, if you ain't got the shield up now, think about the youth, think about the kids, and that's who they're targeting. Because as I say, before you know it, you're not gonna be here. Just like the guy said to me the other day, oh man, this youth, remember the madness that was going on? And then I said, I'm not a youth, I'm probably 15, 20 years older than you. Oh, you're old. You know, he's just picking up whatever I say, nitpicking, doesn't matter what I say, you know what I mean? Same age, oh, you're the same age, even if I'm the same age, you would have been, oh, you're the same age. You know, it don't matter what I would have said, whether you're young, same age or old. But my point is, before you know it, you're not gonna be here. And the children are gonna be then living off what they've been taught and been groomed in how they're thinking. So that's why I say all these situations, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy Pop, this one, that one, Drake, Epstein, you know what I mean? Whichever one, all the teachers, you know, how many women teachers now? Oh, the women, the pregnant by the what? Yo, what the fuck is going on? Now, are all the stories again going to be really real? Or some of them is going to be obviously real, and then some of them they're going to amplify because they know, oh yes, the numerology for that and that, right, we're going to have a make-up story. Nobody's not really going to look into it.
We're gonna not war another made up story where it's actually a person just playing a role and you think it's a real story. Oh, they went to court today, blah 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 blah. Then there are gonna be actual real stories as well. And then my point is you're gonna get the monkey see, monkey do effect on those minds that are gonna play out and facilitate XYZ. Doesn't matter whether it's nice crime, man them running up and down the strip, oh man them, blah, 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 whatever. Or whatever it is, right? Monkey see, monkey do. Well, I'm joining the army today, or there's a war going on, gotta fight the brown people over there. Like, what the fuck is going on? Gotta protect the oil. Like, what? Weapons of mass destruction. What weapon of... Listen, the only weapon of mass destruction right now in these times is social media. Of course, there are pros and cons with stuff, but yo, if there was ever a weapon of mass destruction... It's where the people's minds are at today. That is the weapon of mass destruction. There ain't no Taliban and fucking Bin Laden and Allah Akbar living in a fucking cave. Oh, I'm living in a cave. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna... Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Just like the other post I put up today. Did you see the post I put up? I put up the post. Okay, yeah, somebody gave me a thumbs up. In the sun today, they've got a meteor. There was a meteor. You can see the post. I've got the GIF. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, we'll get back. Well, I finished Drake, so it's all good. So I know we're like bouncing around and stuff, but yeah. So if you haven't seen it, go on my wall, and you can see the gift. Yeah, and then I've got I've got one of the news article posts. Shout out to Zach. Sorry that you're in the picture. I don't know if I made one with Simon Dan. Did I make one with Simon Dan? I'll use him next time. Excuse me though, I was just there. Big up Zach every time. It's not about division. Even if you think you live on a ball, upside down on the side, you're hurtling through the cosmos. My point is, things that make you go, huh? I'm saying, every time you've seen a shooting star, meteorite, asteroid, a comet, why is it always going either however it's coming down, but coming from a top? Then if you start doing the angles, going across, right? So it's horizontally going across all the way, shooting past, not going to come down to the earth, or it's coming diagonally, excuse me, can't get my words out, or it's going diagonally down, like one just touched the ground in Spain. Yeah, so flaming fireball, I'm reading the headline, moment giant meteor traveling at 1,700 miles an hour, yeah, so 1,700 miles an hour, turns the night sky blue over Spain, yeah. So this happened what, yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, right? So my point is, if we are corkscrewing, hurtling on the orbit of the sun 66,000 miles an hour, so you remember the alleged spin on the axis 1,000 miles an hour. I don't care about that. We know about Taurus fields doing its thing. Hey, furthermore, did you see the other news article the other day? And I'm going to quickly scroll to it quickly. I have to do it. I have to. Fuck that. So if you quickly scroll down, bam, galactic rings of power. You got Science Tech Daily news article, 14th of May, 2024, that states galactic rings of power. Astronomers uncover massive magnetic toroids in the Milky Way halo. Magnetism, Taurus fields. You gotta be fucking kidding me. And they always tell on themselves. Always. So again, go through the pictures. I'm not gonna go over that bit right now, but it is just under so many bits down. If you just keep scrolling, I know sometimes I put up a lot of stuff, but if you just scroll, you'll find it. It's just after Drake and whatnot. It's just there. But anyway, back to the first one. So again, you can see the GIF picture, right? You're looking at the asteroid flying across, going diagonally down. So now let's get to pick number 3. So again, when I was in school, we only orbited the sun. So again, the spin on the axis, 1,000 miles an hour, yeah? And we orbited the sun at 66.6 thousand miles an hour. Again, why don't we see any different stars 6 months later? Hello? Like, we're supposed to be on the other side of the fucking sun. Why don't we see? Yo, this shit, again, We don't claim to know it all, but I'm saying the heliocentric, idiot-centric model from the Jesuit order, anybody that holds everything up from what comes with that, I mean, come on, man. I mean, they've done a number on you. So my point is, if you look at picture 3, again, it's the first post on my community wall post. Look at picture number 3. So the difference between a motionless Earth, hence why we can time lapse the stars in the sky, and we can get a perfect circle. I'm sure if we time lapse the sky for years, you will see things like the flower of life, the seed of life, because all the planets, because all the circuit of the torus fields is the fucking flower of life. Oh my God. So why do you think Venus, Saturn, the whole thing is doing all of these, cymatic, if you know what cymatics are, what? And then people will say, oh, I mean, I don't want to talk. Oh my God, sorry, because I'm you know what I'm thinking in my mind. When they talk about Coriolis effect, and we'd be like, okay, if you leave the Earth or even come out just outside of the atmosphere, why am I not seeing all the shit that you say that what's going on? Why is that not happening? Oh, I'm on the spacewalk. I'm fixing stuff with my stupid gloves on, pretending I'm in space. But my point is, if you're in space, I don't care whether there's no drag or not. My point is, but hold up, wait. But my point is, because that's what Zach said the other day when Zach was on Brother Sanchez, and he said it elsewhere before. He always sticks to this, and other people do as well. Simon Dan, he's another dumbass, another fraud, just like Professor Dave, who put out another video the other day to go against Eric Dubé with the 200 proofs that we're not on a spinning ball. And he fell flat within the first fucking question. But because you got Zombieland Farrow, so like, Professor Dave. My point is, your own idiot-centric model has now come out. When I was in school, we wasn't hurtling, following the sun on its gravitational pull. We just went around the sun. That was it. We orbited the sun. We spun on the axis, and then we orbited at 66.6 thousand miles an hour. But because these people, they like to throw in a whole rigmarole of so much fanciful stuff that it's like your brain can't fathom the speeds of, if we're being dragged right now by the sun 550,000 miles an hour while we're on an elliptical orbit, because that's what I'm getting to, so I'm going to quickly fit it in. Your own heliocentric model states that you're on an elliptical orbit, which slows down and speeds up. Do you know how much a nail in the coffin that is when it comes to the motions or the alleged motions? You're not in a constant motion, mate. So that's why I say I don't want to hear about 1,000 on the axis nonsense. We know it's all torus fields on torus fields on torus fields. Just like you are a fucking torus field yourself. All this meat suit stuff, whether you're a bird, whether you're human, that's your meat suit. What you are, which you will always be, is your Merkaba, your chakras, and all your torus field energy. The black and white lines that go across your eyeballs in a dark place or when you go and sleep. If you actually watch it, when your eyes are just, you will see something amazing. Actually watch it. Go in a dark place after the stream. Do it right now. Because I'm not showing much. I'm not showing anything here. Do it right now. Go in a dark place right now. And as the white, you'll see, yeah? And keep looking. Naturally. Because you have to look. You don't have to worry about blinking compulsory. Your eyes are closed. And the magical thing is, when you open your eyes, you can still fucking see it. What is that telling you? You're filled of energy, man. So that's why they have to dumb you down, polarize you to, and give you all these fancy, crazy stuff in all directions. And then, of course, the very place where you live. Very simple science to what they're doing. And then why it's order out of chaos. Of course, easy. I mean, that is, yeah. I mean, fucking hell, man. Wow. As I say, tumbleweed in crickets, man, for the longest time. That's why I can't even be asked to make a blood clot video. Long. Why am I mean, make it make sense. Well, I've made it make sense of why. So if you're not up to speed, go figure. So, why? So now we're going to move on to slide number 4. So if you're with me on the community wall post, now we're going to slide to pick number 4. I know Zach's on there. Big up Zach every time. Yeah? I think I did make one, but it was the first one I came across. You know, there's so many pictures in the gallery. It's like, fucking, oh, there it is. After looking for about 5 minutes, you know, sometimes your eyes get bombarded. Like, did I pass it already? You need to go to the top, start scrolling again. But anyway, I need to maybe put them all in my favorites or a little folder or something. But anyway, sorry to be, you know, holding on to your neck now. But if you actually look, you'll see I'm on pick number 4, and it states, this has never happened. If we live on a spinning ball, again, pick 3 on the right side, the heliocentric nonsense. If you quickly go back to pick 3, look on the right side of the half of the split, yeah? You would not be able to get time lapse of Polaris and whatever else, or if you was doing it for years and years, and you'd see all the wandering planets doing the you know, the flower of life or the seed of life and all this stuff. You wouldn't be able to do that if you lived in the heliocentric model. That's why you've got all the scribble on the other side, because that's what you would get. You wouldn't get. And my point is, look how they. If you went to the fucking moon, if you went to the moon in 1969, how did you not know we was hurtling, corkscrewing, being followed, being dragged by the sun's gravity, going 550 miles an hour, going in about 4 or 5 different directions? If you went to the moon all that time ago, how did I? Make it make sense, please. And we're the fools for saying or asking, okay. And well, I'm not saying we know everything, but I'm saying if you fool the person and take away foundations like where you live, what, where, why, when, and who you are, it's grooming. Just like Diddy was grooming, P. Diddy was grooming. Yeah, it's a type of grooming. And then look at the results of that in the present day. Go figure, right? So again, make it make sense. So we're back to pick 4 now. Because you know I've just nailed in the coffin. Hello, Professor. Can somebody send this video to Professor Dave, please? I want you to tackle what I've just said instantaneously. Join the live stream. There's a link to the live. These fools think I like to hear the sound of my own voice. Like a fool. Oh, man. So, pick 4. This has never happened. Again, if we live with a spinning ball, my point is the picture, if you're not looking at the picture, we would see stuff going on in all manner of directions. There wouldn't be just, oh, Italy had a meteor, you know. There would have been a probability of it would have, you know, or whatever else that it would have went and not even hit the earth, because it would be going in all manner of fucking directions. Do you realize what I nailed up? Meteors and motions and elliptical orbit, centrifugal force. I'm not on about centripetal. Centripetal is bringing you into the center. No, I'm on about a merry-go-round. Rev up a motorbike wheel on the merry-go-round. I don't care about 1,000 miles an hour. I'm on about 66.6 thousand miles an hour. And the rest, what factors in with that? And this is why these pendejos like FTFE, Craig of Fight the Flat Earth, FTFE, Simon Dan, Dave McKeegan, you even got Rachie, 00, all these characters She was actually a true earther. I've already spoke about her before and tried to introduce her to the numbers with another big situation, as already with Nottingham. Valdo Calacane. Don't even let me have to sidebar about that. If you're not up to speed, go figure on why that name is so important. How about Google what Valdo means? VALDO, and then Google Calocane, and let me know what comes up when you get up something for that. Because you're going to come across a book. People running around killing and stabbing people. And that guy, he had 2 fucking names, that cunt. Valdo Calacane. I can't remember what his other name was. And that even made it even more interesting. Was that the same guy that was knocking on MI5's door? And they said, oh, mum, he was on a watch list. Oh, that old chestnut. Fucking piece of shit cunts. That was, oh my God. That day was coming up. I said, there's 201 days left of the year. June 13th. There's no way they're not going to do something on that day. And lo and behold, you had Nottingham Madness, 4 or 5 in the morning, UK. Knife man, he was driving into people and then stabbing people up. You know, he just got sentenced the other day, but then they didn't sentence him properly. And he's like in a place that's not like it's not the prison sentence or the place that obviously the parents are happy about, because obviously, but then my point is, imagine how happy they, or not happy, once they understood this information that I've been trying to get to these fucking people. Like, come on, man. So again, oh, we got a comment here. Why can't we see meteorites, asteroids, comets, or shooting stars going from all manner of directions if we're orbiting at 66.6 thousand miles an hour and doing all the rest of that bollocks concerning the idiot-centric Jesuit order dumbass model? Why hasn't NASA or SpaceX, can you zoom in on a container? You know that's bringing the container for another part of the world and they've got all that. So it doesn't even have to be that. Zoom in on people live, upside down. They'll never do it because you can't. That's why they give you CGI, lies. They're in a harness. They can only do some stupid, they pretend to float around on the ISS. We call it the ISS, not the ISS. I'm not saying there's not something up there. Listen, I used to have an app and track that shit. There's definitely something that it will whiz by. Again, I used to have an app and I used to track the ISS before being a true earther, before even remotely thinking I'm on a stationary plane. And again, I have to say, for the record, when I came across True Earth, I put it off for about 8 months. Oh, what's that nonsense? I don't need more. I don't need more rabbit holes. What's that bollocks? What's that going to do for me? And then when I finally realized at the same time when I found Gematria found me, I said, this is it right here. The sun 93 million miles away, allegedly. And then, Jesus apparently dies on the 93rd day of the year between the hours of 9 and 3. The word Godson and propaganda and more equal 93. That, factors in with what I'm talking about here. And I'm saying, then they make you think that the sun's so big, you're so insignificant, then the priesthood, governmenthood, charlatans, you see where I'm going? So then I said, wow, now that makes sense. So then they make you feel insignificant, then governing your mental with the government, because if come on, man. Come on. Right, right. And we've got let me put this up right here, yeah? Let me put this up. Shout out to Marcus Phoenix, he's still about. Yeah? He says, if a plane flies around the earth, at which point does it fly upside down? You've got gyroscopes in the plane, you've got, and I'm not even just talking about commercial planes. I'm on about, because, like people say, but it's flying at, commercial planes and you're flying so fast and blah, 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 and the size of the earth. And this is the thing that they double talk, because they will say, the earth's too big for you to see the curve. You need to go so high. Then people like Professor Dave and whoever, you can see the boats going over the curve at the fucking beach. So when you're at the seaside, make it make sense. Do I live on a fucking burrito, you fucking fool? Because it's a whole panoramic affair. Yeah? You're telling me I live on a ball, and that's why I say it. Do we live on a stationary plane where it's an infinite plane, or it's so big and you've got different ponds where the tourist fields will set up camp and do its thing? Then you've got other systems. Let alone with the other talk that we spoke about, reincarnation and a whole different realm. But again, you could have, again, I don't know. More than likely they know, because remember, while they make you look like there's all argy-bargy, yeah, fighting, this thing, that thing, and let alone just, you know, on whatever levels, for us as the people, then, you know, your Palestine and all that type of stuff, then your war. My point is, how comes they can all come together and make a treaty, the Arctic Treaty, and say nobody's allowed to blah 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 blah? And that's another thing. These fools were going like, oh, we're really allowed to go on, you know, look around and, you know, look at stuff and, you know, without having our hands held. And let alone, there's nothing to fucking see out there. It's fucking cold as motherfucking whatever. Yeah. Obviously, you're gonna have, you know, whatever the animals that, you know, penguins and whatever else. Who owns all the places, or sorry, all the things that allow you to go and travel there? It's only a few companies that obviously it's the gang. And then look up, because we've done the research, go and check out Jainism. How much crazy money? Listen, listen, the amount of money that you have to pay to go on it, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Not to mention things that make you go, why do they cut out 8 to 12 hours or 8 to 10 hours of the sun doing its thing? Basically, look it up. They will show you the sun, and you can even see, because they've got the pole in the ground, so you can see the fucking shadow. It skips, so you can see it like a sundial. Imagine a sundial working on a ball. Imagine a ball. Do you know what? Allow me. Imagine a ball sundial. Make it make sense. Make it make. Oh, that's all I'm. Make it make sense. I know, and then they'll say they'll bring in some other shit with. I'll get to that in 1 second. I'll see what you wrote there. Yeah, all of that as well. Again, the sun and the moon is local. They're both the same size, yin and yang, left and right, male and female. You know, like fucking hell. I mean, oh, and if you didn't know, that is me in the last slide there with the shades on, of course, doing a remix of the movie They Live. So yeah. If you go to early videos, you can see what I look like. It's because it's not about me. I don't care about, you know. I mean, it's nice that obviously you can see, and maybe, I don't know, maybe it helps with the connection value. But no, I think the voice is enough. If it was just a bit better, then maybe I'd be like, oh yeah, fuck it, I'll jump in camera. But I just can't be bothered anymore. It's long. It's long. Can't be asked. It's all bullshit. I facilitated in every way possible, and nothing goes anywhere. Remember, if you're new to this community has been going. I found it in 2016. This community has been going over 10 years as of last year. So now we're in the 11th year coming up to. As when we get to August this year, the community would have been established since 2013. We're in 2024, rapidly getting to 2025, yeah? Soon it will be 12 years. And then soon for me, it will be officially 10 years by 2026, 2 years away. Yeah? Big on the Matrix back in the day. Not the latest one. Obviously, they made it shit on purpose. If you haven't worked that out yet, I mean, go figure. Apparently, they're making a new Matrix. Fucking hell, really? You might as well make it into a series. There's too much lore to maybe pack into a film. Maybe you should just make it into a series, or whether it's live action or a cartoon, that's really, you know what I mean? Like a good animation. Maybe that would be the way to go. Maybe making another film isn't the way to go. I don't know. Just my quick thoughts about it. Anywho, so yeah, so again, coming across the number system and being a fan of the Matrix all those years ago, and then simultaneous with True Earth at the same time, I was like, okay. And at that time, as I say, I was coming off years of doing a certain type of personal meditation and kind of filtering out, you know, even too much looking at the media. Even I was still in there and doing certain posts and whatnot here and there, you know what I mean? Maybe a little Facebook and a little something, because I hadn't made a channel yet. So I was only on like a little Facebook or whatever else. Because that was after stepsister died and then the brother died the year later. So I was like, oh, you know what? Let me just, you know, send a self. And then what brought me back out fully was this information, True Earth and the Gematria. I said, well, okay, if they don't wake up now, and then as we've been saying, we forecast the community. We said if you don't get your act together by 2020, they're going to do a new economy crash. Sorry, another economy crash and a new 9/11. What happened? COVID. 19 years after 19 hijackers. We noticed the stuff in whatever with the Quran, with the 90-year stuff, the number 19, and then the moon's in the same place every 19 years. But we noticed that, you know, the word chaos equals 19, the Illuminati motto, order out of chaos. So of course, every 19 years, if you go through history, they like to really break the fabric of your reality and fuck with your consciousness. So all the shit in between. Then while you're sleeping, while they've been giving you all the subliminal messages in, you know, music videos, TV shows, children stuff, children music, children shows, you know, whatever it is, and then lo and behold, you're living it out. And that's how they mock you. Oh yeah, we told you what we're doing. So think about the mockery, and that's why I say that faceless network. Wow, they just get away with that, you know. 9/11, again, I can't bring up how many different things, but again, 9/11, again, after 19 hijackers, they give you COVID-19, and the word chaos equals 19, and then you look at all the movies that was showing you XYZ, and as I say, Terminator 2, when they go under the arch, when he's chasing the boy on the bike, and then Arnie's, you know, following behind Arnold's, you know, Terminator, he's trying to catch up to the liquid Terminator. And then when he fucks up the liquid one, it says caution 9/11 as he hits that bit. How many films and things from WWF and whatnot, how many things can we show you before the fact of 9/11? So this is my point again. In any sane world, how are these people not banged to rights and in court and whatnot and paying families compensation and James Cameron, you're doing time? Because how the fuck, or with the actor? Because my point is, even for the actor, you may have known at the time, or even for the director, but you might not have known at the time. Because imagine now, you're gonna make this film or act in the film, and then 2/2s now, you get some special note. I don't know how to do it. They fax it to you, or you've got the handler that's close to you, and they say, right, those from above, you need to implement XYZ in this movie and filter it in. Then by the time it gets to the special X department, they don't know what's going on. Some of them might know what's going on. Then they got to add all of this and go on that, and you know, whatever the case may be. You don't know what go on. You're just, oh, I've just got my popcorn. I'm ready to watch this movie. I'm excited. Little do you know, you've already seen before watching this, whatever the film is, just could it be, you know, Terminator 2 or whatever else, how many other things that you've already seen pertaining to 9/11. So as I say, just like Pfizer, you've got the other one big in the news recently. They took out, what is it, the AstraZeneca one or something like that? Have they pulled that out now? I saw something like that the other day going on. And as I already mentioned today, earlier in the show, you've got, or today's transmission, you've got the people obviously saying, rah, we need some payout or some compensation and boom, boom, these people need to be in jail. You get me? This is fucking crazy. So as my point is, the faceless network, they get to treat us like guinea pigs, spray the sky, poke and prod us. You know, they go to the third world, you know, those type of countries first. Sometimes they'll test stuff on them guinea pig. They're none the wiser. Yeah? Figure what I'm saying to you. And then they just get to ride off into the sunset. Oh, Anthony Fauci, as I already pointed out today, he just did a recent thing, you know, in the last 2 weeks, be it 4 days ago. He was at Oxford University on live link. And they're literally like, you know, go thanks, oh, Anthony Fauci, oh. You mean to tell me, I didn't watch the whole thing, but I'm saying, not one of these people have got foundation in their noggins. I haven't watched the whole thing. Maybe there's somebody like me in there or Zach. Who knows? I don't know. Somebody to interject and fucking body bag these fucking pendejos and scumbags. Because that's what they need. Because it needs to start somewhere. Like, where's the kahunas of mankind? Like, what in the world? Like, with the right information. I remember, because that's what they want you to rage and go mad. Or hide, even, with the right information in your consciousness. But if you mask off or you fight the fight with better software running in your consciousness, that's why I say maybe if it was an upgrade app to your brain, we would have upgraded it. You know, mankind, they would have upgraded long time. Oh shit, I need to upgrade my brain. We got an update coming. Oh, you know, it comes up on their iris, you know, their eyeball. You can't see, you know, everybody's got their own thing. You know what I mean? You know, you've got the augmented reality, then you can, you know, maybe tap your earlobe, then you go full fucking virtual reality. You know what I mean? That's how it probably be in the next 2 generations. Like, because remember, the technology now is moving swift, exponential growth, like crazy. AI, chat GPT, and all that stuff. And a whole bag of other stuff, yeah? Even musician, you can make music now and have somebody saying stuff that weren't saying that stuff. You can have AI playing instruments, make up a whole fucking song. Hey, I came across a channel. I subscribed to them. I can't remember what the name is though. It's on my other account. They make songs by like Eminem, 50 Cent, and whatever. But they make it, but they do a remix style of it, and it still sounds like them. But they do it like it comes from 50s and 60s. They've got all that type of music, 50s, 60s, 70s, yeah. But they've got a remix of the AI singing, sounds like them slightly, and then obviously like a remix version of the song, wherever it was, yeah? I said, fucking hell, this is fucking amazing. You can do that? Wow. Fucking hell. Now, I know it's not new, because obviously I've been following it, but it's just like, still, it's like, wow, you could do that? You've got the AI now doing the fucking movie intros. I don't know if you saw that. Like 1950s version of, you know, X-Men or whatever it is. They've been floating around now for the last couple of weeks or the last month. It's like, wow, this is fucking amazing. Pros and cons to everything, right? Pros and cons, man. So as I say, the facelift, I'm going to get to your comments and then I'm segue to the comments right now, Phoenix. I know I've got one. It reminded me, you put the plane, if the plane flies around the earth, at which point, oh no, you want the next one, sorry. If the sun, I spoke about that already, if the sun is hot, why is space cold? Right, exactly. All of that as well. That's why the sun clearly takes some of its heat with it, right? Obviously, we're in the atmosphere, so obviously you're going to have heat left behind. And then it goes and heats up elsewhere, and then it comes back. That's why I say, if you're on a long... You know what, let me wait, because I'm going to talk about the corridor. If I've got a fucking, you know, a lantern, or a fucking whatever I've got, and it's a long corridor, just because you can't see me or the light, does it mean I've gone beyond the curve? Does it mean I've gone over the curve if I've walked down a long corridor, and you can't see me anymore, you can't see the light anymore, there's lights on in the corridor. I'm sorry, even if you turn the lights on in the corridor after the fact, you know, I'm doing the test. Well, does that mean I've gone over the curve? It's all about perspective, and that's why they have you up. But yeah, last thing I was saying, yeah, that last picture with that last post that I did, that is me, remixed with They Live, go figure. And yeah, right, let me get to these comments quickly. Boom. So yeah, just spoke about the hot and sun with the hot and sun? The hot, oh my god. The hot sun and the coldness of space. It is interesting though, because I don't know if you know about Sono. Is it Sono? Somi? Sono, not Somi. Somi luminescence or Sono? Sono luminescence. I think it's Sono. Not like star in a jar. You know that type of stuff? It's all energy frequency and sound is light. I have had a type of synesthesia. Well, it's still there sometimes. But I do get things sometimes. It's not a full-blown synesthesia with colors. But basically, you could be outside and drop your keys or something. And if I'm chilled and really relaxed in a certain way, I will get a flash of light. So go figure on that. The different types of flashes. Sometimes if my eyes are closed, I'll even see like a thunderstorm. So with the flash, but it's got different volumes of the flash. Yeah, so quite amazing. Sometimes it would be just a flash, but sometimes you get the actual lightning within the flash. And then obviously what I'm seeing is, if my eyes are closed with it, basically I'm seeing back down, like, you know, like the thing that attached to your eyeball. Obviously it's the reflection of the eyeball back down the eyeball, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's what I would say. Yeah. And as I say, sometimes when you're doing certain hums and stuff, on chance, yeah, or even if I'm listening to music, it will happen. But anyway, with some of the chants or whatever, or it depends on the music or the sound of the frequency. Basically, sometimes you may even get flashes of, you know, like a flower of life or something like that. This is my point. You can see with sound. Do not get it twisted. Like, sound is light. Sound is vibration. It's all one and the same. Like, let's not get that twisted. It's all the same thing. That's why all is one. So go figure about that. Oh, bronze power flat. Yes. Yeah. And remember, people, the whatchamacallit is there. Did I not put it in there? Or has it moved? Did I pin it? Let me quickly pin it. Hold up. I don't think I pinned it. It's probably still there, but I don't think I pinned it. Let me quickly pin this. Hold up, pause. Yeah. Is it still there? Oh yeah, it's still there. Let me pin it. I don't think I pinned it. Oh no, I did pin it. Oh no, I didn't. I'm chatting shit. Yeah, what I was gonna say was, yeah, the link to join the stream is there, you know. You can come up and have your say. Right. I'm not sure if you know that one. I'm not sure if you've been around the community. Do you know, like, some of the stuff we've been putting out concerning the numbers? Because, yeah, that's why the sun and the moon make the analema. Remember, torus fields, you get the hourglass inside the torus field, yeah? The hourglass, aka the figure 8. Sun and the moon both make a figure 8, which is 88. Hence why we've gone over this so many times over here. That's why Back to the Future, exactly, the Easter eggs, like Biff and Donald Trump and the 88 stuff. Yeah. Hey, Earl. Yes, Earl. Big up, Earl. Much love, brother. I hope you're doing well. Again, the link to the stream, feel free to join and have your say. You can give me a break because I've been chinwagging for about 2.5 hours. So feel free to join the stream and, you know, have your say. That's the whole point of this. And as I say, some of the other stuff I'm not going to fully go on, even though I've got my gallery here that you can't see, you know, from my device, with what I've been looking at and some of the other decodes and stuff. But, you know, I mean, we've really touched ground and touched most of it, what needs to be, you know, touched. But yeah, point is, I'm not here to hear my own voice. So, you know, as I always say, literally with every stream, the link is there. Feel free to join. It doesn't have to always be on topic. And you don't have to be all for what I'm talking about. You could be, you know, none the wiser or a naysayer or a troll, you know. It's cool. Come up and have your say. The floor is yours. Of course, if you say a specific thing or things that I'd have to cut you off for and obviously boot you for obvious reasons. You know, I don't want my channel to be, you know, struck down. I'm already on a warning strike. With what I spoke about earlier. I remember the video that was in one of my live streams with P. Diddy recently. I think it was a P. Diddy one, and I lost the stream. It was one that in conjunction with it had the I think it was P. Diddy stream, but it had the comet. You know, not the comet, The solar eclipse. Fucking hell. Solar eclipse. Yeah, that was going on. And I lost the stream, which was absolute bullshit. Because as I say, they've got a feature now, auto edit, which allows you to, you know, if there's some discrepancy with, you know, YouTube, oh, you had to pull that video down. Basically, they've got an option. Oh, you can use a quick edit feature that will take out the stuff that they're not happy about, and your video will, the live stream will go back up. And I've used it once, but then with what happened recently with the solar eclipse, for fuck's sake, when the eclipse happened, and after that, I was like, okay, where is that feature gone? And then I'm battling with emails and writing stuff, and you know, you're writing stuff out with the the video when you're trying to, counter what's going on. Anywho, it is what it is. And the other part, if you didn't know this, Marcus Phoenix, remember the moon deals with weeks and months, the sun is days and hours. And again, the figure 88, right? Sun and the moon, Analema. And of course, 360 makeups, 360 times 4, right? The 4 circles, right? So 360 times 4. Basically, 1,440 is how many minutes you have in a day. So 1,440. And of course, if you drop the 0, 144. If you're at time, the numerical value of time in the Jewish cipher, or it's now called Latin, but anyway, equals 144. So go figure on that. So time equals 144 as well. As well as how the 88 factors in. And that's why I say all of these scumbags, like, just quickly to say them again, Professor Dave and all these characters, they will never, because if they touch on the Taurus fields or try to counter how we factor it in, they're fucked. That's why they could never, you will never make a countering video, and I'm not saying that Simon Dan might not have, or one of them might not have tried to, that guy with the funny name, his channel with the funky name, basically Ken L, letter L, Wheeler. If you know the guy I'm talking about. Ken, the letter L, Wheeler, like wheels on a car. Yeah. So Wheeler, yeah. Him, if I'm not mistaken, he was the one, how many years ago, that came out with the ferrocell fluid. So you have got that perspex glass, you put the ferrocell liquid between it, and then behind that, however you got it situated, whatever type of magnet, and then you light it up. So you got the magnet, the ferrocell, and then you've got the light, and then you're in a dark place, whatever, and lo and behold, it will show you the magnetic torus field and the fundamental building blocks of nature. So why anybody would want to profess to be a Simon Dan, so you're all scientific, or a Professor Dave, and we know he's not a real professor, or fight the flat earth. Again, why isn't this man not one video going against the grain? Again, Craig, did you not have a heart situation last year? Now, I'm not saying it was from the jibber jabber, but did you have the jibber jabber? But you're just saying it wasn't from the jibber jabber. Now, I'm not saying it was, because different shows for different folks. Your body, you know what I mean? It's going to affect people different. Remember, it's all guinea pigs. But my point is, how much stuff factors in if you're so logical based and you use the scientific rule of measurable, observable, repeatable, which is the original name of this channel, my channel. The original name is MOR. Measurable, observable, repeatable. And of course I changed the name down to the acronyms, and I changed the name completely because it was a bit long. The channel name is also still Matrix Revealed, because they love the RE with Matrix, Matrix Reloaded, Matrix Revelations, Matrix Resurrection. So that's why I was like, let me name the channel Matrix Revealed. So yeah, my point is, man, it's just amazing to me. All the naysayers, all those that don't come back and blah, 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 build bridges like you're supposed to build as a community, a actual functioning community. Not Zombieland variant bollocks. It's like, come on, man. How do you always have time to entertain XYZ, but you've got no time to add this additional powerful information to what you do in your daily life, and or if you're a content creator? It's like, come on, man. Even the Satan, that Satan video I put up the other day, which of course was the latest madness, right? I don't know if you've seen the madness, Earl, but the videos are still there. There's some uploaded videos there, and then I had to make some live streams after the fact about 2 weeks ago. An English guy tried to come with he came with a madness. He's gone live, he's doxing himself, giving out, I'm not saying that was his address, or I don't know, but he still gave out his phone number. Like, what? He's saying I'm only on clout. I'm like disrespect, and then he like, what? Make it make sense, please. I'm not your enemy, but this is what XYZ have done, which I already explained in today's stream, and I've explained it before. So, and that's the sad part of the reality, but it gives alleviation to keep you happy in your observation, regardless of what the fuck is going on. Just note what's going on and how people play their roles. And are they really online in their consciousness just because you're online, literally? Are they online in their consciousness? There you go. Once you come to terms with that, even if you're not up optimum, but at least you're somewhat, in realization to blah, 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 then you just observe and note how people play their roles. It really is that simple. Under the projection of the sun onto the canvas of the plane. Yeah? So go figure. Because this is crazy. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the videos are there. Come on. So off of that, because I'm not going to go into that right now. But segueing on or sidebar. So basically the other day, what was the channel? Sinister Cinema Reaction, something like that. I think it was an American couple, or the guy and his lady friend, whatever it was. But when I first saw it, it was just him. So I was like, oh, he's covering the film called Satan, the Indian Bollywood film that came out. So I said, oh, on my music channel, so of the same name, Audio Oracle. I said, oh, boom. I've written a message which said something along the lines of, I've now deleted the message. And the post. No, wait. No, I think it was it just the post? Because I think I replied to him. My reply was basically, in a nutshell, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Because basically it's the same outcome. Yeah, rehashed. Yeah. You get a few different types. So anyway, he was the type of, after I'm saying, oh, go to my community wall post, check out XYZ, let me know what you think about blah, blah, blah. Check back, a day, 2 days later. Oh, he replied. Because I ain't got the YouTube studio for notifications at the minute. And that doesn't always give you your notifications for, somebody replied to your comment anyway. So, boom. He's replied, what? With the exclamation. I must have said something along the lines of, we said, what? So you didn't work out how to navigate to the community wall? Like what? Do you know how to use the toilet? Like fucking hell. Do you know how to talk? Do you know how to move your finger? Like what? Like how? That hive that type of hive mind collective. It's just. Come on, man. I can only entertain it so far, or not at all, It's like, come on, man. Come on. Did you get to the video or playlist? Did you see what was being presented and why it was being presented? That is it. And what is your response to that? It should be things that make you go, like, because that was even part of my initial comment to the person when I left. I said, oh, things that make you go, check this out. Like, fucking hell. Do you know how to... And if it was anything not to do with that, Zombieland variant talk, oh yeah, he would have found, navigated, he would have You would have done a reaction video, or you would have left a comment. You know what I mean? It's like, how can you be that brain dead to be like, what? You need to know. You need to understand and really, take in how many times I'm gonna come across this type of attitude, and then having to well, not all the time, but sometimes you have to address the attitude, and it's like, fucking hell. Wow, this is this is bizarre. But it all makes sense, as bizarre as it is, right? It all makes sense. So yeah, it all makes sense, man. It all makes sense. So I think it's about time to call it a day. Nobody's gonna come up here. Hey, and don't expect me back too soon. Birthdays, 48 hours, hump of the week. Count yourself lucky I even streamed today. You know what I mean? When I got time, I come back and spread some more wholeness. You get me? I said, fuck it. You know what? Let me go live today, spread some wholeness with the tribe and whoever else that might not be tribe. Regardless, you know what I mean? I don't care if you're a troll, a naysayer. I'm still spreading wholeness. I'm still going to be counteracting and defending against the buffoonery and nonsense that goes on in the environment. Oh, where's that gone? No, I want that. Do I want that? Hold up. Do you know what? Hold up, guys. Do you know what? Let me put that on pop back quickly. And just in case. Sorry guys, it kicked me out. Look, it's even flipping putting 2 up there now. So stupid. Mic check. Right. Sorry guys. Again, sometimes if it just cuts out like that, or I've gone silent, and it didn't cut me off talking, just know it's StreamYard kicks you out, and then I can, come back in. It's still live streaming. Right. So we're gonna do this quickly. Let me quickly look at some of my slides. We spoke about that already. I'm talking about the Fight for Truth, the infected blood scandal, what's going on in the UK. Did the syphilis people, did they get, remember that old school situation? I mean, this is how crazy it is. They inject up the black people on purpose, what is it, from 1920s to 1960s, something like that? See how they coped with syphilis. I mean, these people are wicked, Do you know how fucked up that is? Meanwhile, Anthony Fauci is on a live link at Oxford University just the other day. I said, fuck off. I mean, these people are bang out of order. Oh, also in the news, you've got, of course, we don't know if it's really real. It could be, I don't know. Of course, you've got the helicopter crash, you've got Butcher dead, Iranian president Ibrahim, dubbed the Butcher, confirmed dead in a helicopter crash as airy pics reveal wreckage. Next minute they'll have a fucking cartoon or a movie like they did, what's his name? Look how they did, what's his name? Kobe. They're feisty, They're feisty. When I tell you these people are bang out of order. They're bang out of order. Yo, they are so bang out of order. Oh my God. Yes. See you in a bit, Marcus. When did he write that one there? 11 minutes past? All right, just a few moments ago. Yeah, have a good day, man. See you on the rebound. Maybe. I don't know when I'll stream again, but you know it will happen. I couldn't just sit on this one fully. As I said, I would have went video, but you know, what's the point? As I've explained how many times. So, excuse me. Right, there's my thumbnail for today's show. There's Carlton doing his thing. You know what? Fuck it. Let me bring on Carlton real quick. Let's get a quick joke here because this is funny. Because it's not unusual for celebrities to call for rapper now. It's not unusual for close friends and family to die. Hey, where is that gone now? Just quickly, where is it gone? Where is it gone? Why can't I see Tom Jones? What? Am I going mad? Is that not loaded up? Or is it moved or something? What the fuck is going on? Oh no. Blind as a bat. Better use my fucking echolocation up in this bitch. My synesthesia on. Turn that shit up. Literally for 2 seconds. As we sign out. Trust me. Hey. Come on. I want to see this Carlton skank. I know you're doing it right now, you know. I'm doing it. Hey. It's not unusual for celebrities to call for rapper now. It's not unusual for close friends and family to die. Hey. Come on. Sing along. Shee! Oh. Jeez! Hey. Got to get your chuckles in, man. You know? You got to get your chuckles in. Right. Let me get my last quick scan of this. There might be something I'm missing here. Just in case. Trying to quickly bird's eye view. Hold up, give me one moment. Again, there's been a lot of that hacking stuff. Remember, I put up the China post the other day with all the new China stuff going on. I mean, listen. I don't know, as I say, would they? Man, I don't know, man. You never know with these people because they are megalomaniacs, so you can never tell if they're going to do what type of fallout they're going to do, you know? Whether it's literal or, I don't know, man. You know, or just, you know, cut off the, you know, the cash machines or, you know, when you go to self-serve in the shopping center or whatever they're going to do. I'm telling you, though, just remember, be vigilant. Right, I'm going to play this one song from myself today. One from me, one undone. As I smoke some of my Zoot. Because of course, every day in a loop with a Zoot. Right, run the rhythm track entitled Homesick. From yours truly, of course, myself, Audio Oracle. Shout out to Seven again, as always, with the lyrical finesse and the flowetry. Shout out to everybody that sees this video right now and after the fact. Right.
and charming in the hood. I've been tapping into memory, been misunderstood. I've been vibing, I've been minding, I've been riding crash conscious. Ego kinda big, now I'm slightly obnoxious. In a loop with a zoo, every day I'm a loop. Selfish on my terms, cause I've been given, been kind, been silly, been blind. Now I'm tired, but what you saying, what you got for me? Life's a game of numbers, and obviously I roll the dice, play nice, fly high, starry-eyed, worldwide dreaming. Find a life meaning, believing in anything that keeps my soul feeling. My freedom's extreme, and I need this knowledge, yeah, I borderline feeding. The universe connection and the weed, how we feel it. In my body, in my soul, explore the unknown, the unknown, the unknown. Round we go, but never really find a place that we can call home. And every day researching, digging into our souls. I'm feeling like an alien, I don't wanna go home. It's like round we go. I never really find a place that we can call home. And every day researching, digging into our souls. I'm feeling like an alien, I don't wanna go home. I need a minute, I'm checking, I'm missing, I'm flipping. I need a minute, I know I'm distant. My freedom's in it, my dreams are in it, my conscious, my seeds are in it. The journey, I see no limit, spirit, science, actual physical shit. I need a hit, it's something lit, it's a shit, it's not legit. It's just way too hard to get, how they regulate this shit. It's some illuminated shit. Round we go, and never really find a place that we can call home. And every day researching, digging into our souls. I'm feeling like an alien, I don't wanna go home. Round we go, and never really find a place that we can call home. And every day researching, digging into our souls. I'm feeling like an alien, I don't wanna go home. I need a minute, I'm tripping, I'm missing when I'm flipping. I need a minute, I know I'm distant. My freedom's in it, my dreams are in it, my conscious, my seeds are in it. The journey, I see no limit, spirit, science, actual physical.
Big up J Money inside the building. He said he's gonna catch it on a replay. Yes. Hope you enjoyed the stream. It was a radio cast, but you know.
Round we go. And never really find a place that we can call home. And every day we search and digging into our souls.
I sometime the weird guy, you know.
Really find a place that we can call home. And every day we search and digging into our souls. I'm feeling like an alien, I don't wanna go home. I need a minute, I'm tripping, I'm missing, I'm flipping. I need a minute, I know I'm distant. My freedom's in it, my dreams are in it, my conscious, my seeds are in it. The journey, I see no limit, spirit, science, actual physical shit. I need a hit, it's something lit, it's a shame, it's not legit. It's just way too hard to get, how they regulate this shit. It's some illuminated shit, Round we go, and never really find a place that we can call home.
And again, remember this is an exclusive rhythm track from myself. You done know, yeah? Alright. Hashtag Liquid Lives Matter. As we come with that liquid D&B flavor. Ha! Alright guys, have a good one. Wholeness, spread nothing like hashtag don't be a basic beast brainer. And of course, give gracious gratitude, but take no shit. And you know what else I haven't done today? We'll do this as the sign out. Get a quick visual. Hold up. God damn it. Oh, there you go. Where is it? Where's my... We'll sign out with this because I didn't do it today. Where is it? Oh yeah, there you go. Bam.
Turn off the TV, it's way too misleading. Telling them lies until you believe it. Repeat it, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it.